not very high, but still, it's
We are now live.
definitely some settling.
Yeah.
But I think if I redid it, I would put some different steps in, like actual flat sounds, maybe something nicer.
Yeah, those get expensive because we had done the guillotine sandstone on the other house, and what they charge us for building that wall. It's a device. They put the block of sandstone on it, and they hit it with the guillotine to get that flat surface for the stairs. And then, but that's what they charged us so much to build that wall.
Also, they split a bigger block into this thinner, and that's
so they each one of them was like a uniform depth and had a very flat surface to be the stairs.
But yeah, that's not a priority. We got other things. Like we gotta replace the lower deck. Not replace it, but rip it out. We wanna put a patio in. I wanna do a water feature. Like a little creek flowing down our little hill.
Oh, I didn't even look at.
And like it crosses the path.
What am I
so
doing?
You have to. There's a little bridge over it.
I want to do something like that.
Cause I gotta do
I
something.
don't think I'll be able to, but
I don't really can't do grass there anyway because there's so much shade and pine needles it doesn't grow very well. So I might as well just zero it with some rocks and gravel, some shrubs that are great for that type of thing.
hostile takeover part of the hill.
We should.
Hostile takeover part of that hill.
Possession is. What does it say? Ownership is 9/10 possession, or
There is
the other way around.
there is the
Wait,
property laws of like hostile.
Possession is 9/10 of the law.
Yeah, and
That's
there's rules like if you're already using that property and paying taxes on it for a certain number of years, it's yours anyway. There's some weird rules in there of how you hostilely take somebody's land.
But how would you begin to pay taxes though?
I don't think you can. So
You would
the
just
taxes is based property tax is
assume-
based on state. So different state laws have different.
But assume usage at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been using it for a long
Yeah. And so, but if I could acquire part of that hill and start, 10, 15 feet up with like a pump that just goes up that and do like some cascading thing down it,
That'd be awesome.
that would be so great. We just put a bunch of trees back there on the county property and sit under the trees.
At what point do I own this part of Brandon's table?
I don't think I own this section of my of my townhouse. I don't own that corner. I don't go into that corner where you're at. I don't dare.
Not since he moved in has he been over there.
You don't want any of this.
I don't pass on that side of the table.
But you're a renter.
It's not mine. If I have to sweep, I go under the table and just try to reach with the broom
You better not.
and hope nobody's recording.
I'm gonna set up a
I don't know what happens over there. You guys can hide stuff for all I know.
Sovereign citizens over here.
Yeah. If anything, I rent the rest of the house from you guys.
I like that.
Right. Does anybody remember where we left off?
I don't remember it.
We're in Kel. We're clearly in Kel.
We were supposed to go. We were going to that meeting.
Did we start there?
Oh, that's right. We went
Wait,
to the
no.
meeting and
We must have
We're on
started
our
down
way
there.
out now
they gave us some
because-
instructions on our way out.
Because this is not yet revealed, so we're on our way out.
Are we still looking for something though?
We have to prove something? Oh, we have to go collect
Oh,
the other members. We have to get there's 2 more members we have to go find or something.
that's right.
But I think at this point, meeting's over and we go back to the Citadel.
Because we're gonna start campaigning. Remember?
Yeah.
We gotta do fundraising and campaigning.
We haven't used enough
Campaign
cards or health for us to just be going straight back to the Citadel.
Well, there was a chance that we didn't know how to get to Kel. No, there was a reason why we have more health.
We have all of this. We haven't done much, it doesn't look like.
No, remember how we went back to the Citadel early by accident?
We did, and we retconned some things and fixed.
I think that's why we have more health than we probably should.
Okay. Because we were supposed to have come here with the sigil.
Something.
We have this thing, and so we came here instead, and now we're going back to the Citadel.
I think so.
Sigil? Chasm?
Frog insurance.
Fraud insurance.
That's what I said. Frog
I
insurance.
think we're on the same page.
So are we going back to the Citadel?
I think. I honestly don't remember.
We don't have any objectives.
Did we write it? We didn't write it down, did we? As a side quest?
I don't even know how we'd get to what dialogue we were last reading. If I'm being honest.
For those of you watching at home, if you remember the last
We
episode,
retconned
where did
something.
we leave off? Help
Put
us remember.
We put some health back, retconned some things. We came over here and spent the 2 objectives in the meeting, right?
Yeah. Then they said,
Because we went back to the Citadel and somebody was like, "Here, let me make your thing real quick," and then we went to Kel.
yeah, so at this point, we're still part of that huge, big scenario. We should be getting back.
Now do we go back to
Soon?
the Citadel, right?
I think so, because they had left off with saying, yeah, we have to go find the other members. There's like other members we have to try to track down or
Yeah.
something or other.
And none of this is exposed because whatever we did after we found that emblem, we're just suddenly here.
Yeah.
And now we have to just go back and out. It was just like,
I
oh,
think so.
we have the thing, let's go to the meeting.
Yeah.
Sounds right.
And now we're just trying to go back.
I can.
Does that sound?
I like this.
Is that
Sounds right.
ringing any bells?
Yeah. Rings all my bells.
Similar-ish? We're ringing your bell?
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna ring your bell. Okay, I think that's where we're at. But did we want to do everything on the way out? Are we looking for somebody though?
Well, it makes me curious as to why we have these exposed.
We have these exposed like we're doing everything inside Kel, looking for someone or something. What's the symbol for this scenario?
An envelope with a wax seal on it?
No, it's the Citadel.
Okay.
It was the
It was
envelope.
that. Okay.
Return to the fold because the absent party can't vote, remember?
Okay.
'Cause nobody's there.
Yeah.
So we have before everybody comes, the others before they arrive, we have to increase our influence, that type of thing.
Well, there was an option in one of the epilogues that we had messed up. Right? So
Yeah,
was this
Because
epilogue?
we already took care of it. Because we went
That's the
straight
previous
to
one.
B instead of A, or vice versa. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So that was the retcon. We already took care of that.
I'm starting to realize why what's his name? Liam always forgets how to do the sneak attacks. Because
It only happens every couple of months.
He forgets the rules between sessions. It's like
It happens every couple of months that he gets to do it.
Yeah, in that first campaign, they weren't doing it every single week.
yeah.
What game was this?
Critical
He's on
Role in
Critical
Dungeons and
Role.
Dragons.
What is the introduction on this one? Family coat of arms, a piece of jewelry. We are at the...
That's a good point.
This is where we reread it. Remember, we reread it. This is not the first time we were reading this. This is just a rereading of that original letter that we were given. Go to prepare.
I think we
participate
did
in the
this.
meeting. We already did.
We did this. Okay.
That's our absent party because we get there and we're the
Okay.
only ones that showed up, but the
Okay.
others had it. That's what
Okay.
that means.
Okay.
Because we can't have a boat unless everybody's present. So it's like
So we
It's
went
like
to the
we
Palace
had-
District. We did this already.
we already did this. It's like
Which means we did this, and then we need to
Yeah.
go back to.
This
We're just
would-
trying to go back to the Citadel from here. Are we supposed to find somebody on the way though?
this is return to the fold part. You wake up feeling your wait.
They had
That's past
offered
the
us to
epilogue.
stay there overnight. That's why
Okay.
That's why this map got reset, because they offered us to stay the night
Okay.
after the meeting.
Okay.
They like gave us a room at the
Oh
place where we're
yeah,
staying.
they had
Yeah.
us change
I
our
forgot.
health to 0.
We
and
had
then
a
back again.
Remember
Oh,
we
did they do that? Off to
I
sleep?
think they did.
remember we had a dream.
What?
Oh, we
about
did have a
the-
dream.
the
We wake up
ocean.
feeling
The
refreshed.
pillar. There's a pillar
Yeah.
with
It's
waves.
Return to the fold. So this is where we left off. You want to read it?
I think I almost
Read,
remember the dream.
read this
I need red
stuff
string.
again,
Yes.
and
So-
especially goal. Well, are we supposed to be finding something in here on
Right,
the way
so
back? What are we looking
spend the
for?
night,
What do we know if we
we
find it?
have this dream.
They told us in general, and probably over the next couple scenarios, we're
A
going
couple
to be
people we're
tracking
supposed
down.
to find, right?
Probably over the next couple scenarios, not in this one particularly.
So here's the recap. Yeah. What's a full recap? Okay, paraphrase. You wake up feeling refreshed. Your head still full of the night's dreams. You were rowing in a boat in the middle of a sea as red as wine, from which a large stone column emerged. Suddenly the waves began to swell, striking the column mightily and making it shake. Filled with fear of capsizing, you then addressed the raging waves in an unusual accent, which eventually calmed. After a quick wash, you joined Torville and the other guests in the dining room, gathered around a hearty meal. In order to find the 3 remaining descendants, we must be organized, Gellert warns. As we can both read Chantayan, General Baron and I will resume the research. I intend to do it in the Daguerre Library as well as in the Kell Archives. My dear General, I count on you to do the same in Waterbank's great library. When I have learned more, I will update you via the chain. With that, I wish you a safe and smooth journey. After thanking your host for his hospitality, you decide to visit the city. You might as well enjoy the urban atmosphere before returning to the Citadel. Your main goal is to return to the Citadel.
Yay!
Your secondary goal is to gain influence.
Oh,
that's why
for
we
people.
That's why we were doing stuff, because we remember
Influence.
there was a whole bunch of influence we could get here.
There you go.
That's
There we
why.
go.
I remember. You had the exact same time.
Influence.
And suddenly, it's like we just did it last night.
We're trying to help people. That makes
Yay! Let's do
makes
deeds.
perfect sense.
Dirt cheap.
Dirt cheap. So I guess we'll just explore.
You mean and the Thunder Chiefs?
And the Thunder Chiefs.
Thunder Cheeks.
I don't know.
Thunder Cheeks.
Dirty Deeds and the Thunder Chiefs.
I don't know that reference.
I don't know, but I like.
You know how old I was before I realized that those were not the lyrics?
Those weren't the words.
I was 40 something. It was recently. Dirty Deeds and the Thunder Chiefs was the way that song had gone for over 40 years.
Fantasy football teams or
So
something.
who let you down?
Huh?
Who had to let you down?
I was listening to a podcast and they were referring to, commonly misheard lyrics like the Dirty Deeds one. I was like, what?
Wait a second.
What?
Which one? Which part?
Like, which part of my, what part of my, what? So I went and looked up, I was like,
That's not how those lyrics go.
it's not, I don't know who the Thunder Chiefs are. I assumed they were a sports thing.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't have known. It's some sports team's anthem, the Thunder Chiefs.
Yeah. Makes sense to me.
It made,
Fraud insurance.
that's not how that song goes.
That was such a great time when you couldn't look up the lyrics for songs.
Unless you found
And you
the
just,
album
and you just like in a group of
opened the
people,
cassette.
just like at that moment decided what the lyrics were going to be, and that just like propagated from there to.
Yeah.
That was the best.
30 years ago, it was the Thunder Chiefs. Probably 40 years ago, it was the Thunder Chiefs. 48 years later, done dirt cheap.
What's that phenomenon where people like a group of people misremember the same thing?
Oh, that's-
yeah.
Mandela
That's-
effect.
Man, that's the one.
The Mandela effect.
Okay.
For those viewers at home,
Oh boy.
give us your best
You're on
Mandela
right.
effect story. We'd love to hear it. If that's not knowing the correct lyrics to a song, give us a great story. We'd love to hear it from you guys.
Yeah. Well, I wonder if this is how it works, right? Because back then, there was no way of verifying some details. That now we can verify the details, and that's why it seems like everyone misremembers them. But it was always that way, but because we only now have the technology to verify it.
Yeah, listening to that on the radio in the 80s, I would have had no way of finding lyrics unless I owned the cassette myself
tape, yeah.
and pulled out the insert and read the lyrics. But then I'd have had to have some inkling that I wasn't hearing it right.
Right.
And I was dead certain it was the Thunder Chiefs.
Because that made sense.
It is the Thunder Chiefs. I think they changed it.
I think so.
They must have.
They must have gone back and changed it on you.
They did. They went back and George Lucas
That's a
it.
conspiracy. Sure.
They George Lucas the song on me, and they're like, "This is what had we had the technology in the '70s, we would have had the lyrics be this, done dirt cheap." So now we're gonna pretend like that's what it was all along.
That was the whole time.
There are always dewbacks in the desert.
Greedo always shot first.
Greedo always shot first, and Han Solo walked around Jabba while the two were walking through a hangar.
Oh my gosh.
It was always that way. You misremembered it.
Oh.
That's how that song came to be. Now, the new lyrics
Yeah.
of Done Dirt Cheap.
Thunder Chiefs.
I like the Thunder Chiefs version better.
It's fun.
I want to know the story behind the Thunder Chiefs.
They used to be
Yeah.
a AAA football team.
No, so
Minor leagues. Remember before NFC and AFC?
They're the Atlanta Braves.
because they're trying to get rid of all the Indian-related sports names.
Yeah.
Thunder
Yeah.
Chiefs was the first to go.
Thunder
That was the
Chiefs.
first one to go. It was the Nebraska Thunder Chiefs.
Yeah. Atlanta Braves AAA affiliate.
No, this was football.
Oh, okay.
It was back before the NFC and AFC. There was the minor leagues,
The IFC.
The ABC?
and before NFC and AFC got together,
Independent football.
there was the Independent Football Club.
Conference.
Back when their helmets were made of leather. That's why we call them
Yeah.
leatherheads.
Yeah, Leatherheads.
Yeah, and the Thunder Chiefs.
The Thunder Chiefs.
There was a movie about them, starring George Clooney and John Krasinski. Look it up.
That's right.
Right?
I remember that
You
movie.
sprinkle a little bit of truth into the story, and people won't know
That's right.
that was really the name of their football team, and that was their theme song.
In a week, there's going to be a blog about it. Because you put it out there now.
Well,
I'll add it to Wikipedia.
not before all the
Yeah.
memes, go viral.
Ask ChatGPT.
Yeah,
It'll tell
AI's
you.
writing it right now.
It'll tell you
Building the wiki page.
my fictional history.
It's truth speak, as
Yeah.
they say.
Our reality is weird.
Sorry.
Are we done with that
I
rant?
should just stop.
Here, I'll end it.
Thank you.
Please end it.
No.
Stop that thief, exclaims an old woman. You'd rather go on your way, discard this. No, I'm just kidding. We might.
No,
thought we
this
did
is
this already.
this one's a 50. It's an exploration, so it's
another one?
randomized,
Yeah.
and it's a 50-50 shot whether we get it right or not. This one is. We've tried both ways on this, and it's based on like a dice roll or something of whether we get it right.
What level is our ground shiver?
3.
So we can read dialogue 193.
We can and we will. 193. Don't let him get away, the old woman shouts, pointing to a frail figure running away. You immediately set off after him. During the result step of the following action, ignore 1 obtained successes per card, even those blocked with keyword cumbersome that you have. Okay? I'm pretty sure I don't think it's cumbersome.
No.
Okay. It's a running action. We need 2 successes. But we influence. This is a good deed. Look,
We
underline.
need to do this.
Underline.
Oh, it's the beatings that goes either way. There's somebody getting beat, and we either help them or
Yeah, because it's like it could be.
it
it's
could be a
ruse.
criminal or it's
Yeah.
not a criminal. The people doing the beatings are the criminals or they're beating up a criminal.
Yeah.
And we get that wrong every time. even
So
though
what
we
does it take
choose-
to do it?
Just 2. Minimum. There's no minimum. Just no chain. Just cut.
Does anybody have anything that'll...
I mean, I have a guaranteed success for lucky, unless you want to save that for your lucky thing.
Oh,
But that's it.
during an action I'm involved in, I could give you a black question
Yeah,
mark.
but we don't want you to trip and fall and break your mirror.
Okay, so I'm.
Because we're saving the mirror
Oh,
to
this
go
is
to the
true.
magical tent, right?
This is true.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do not fall.
I'll do this.
Okay.
I'll do it. It's
Okay.
fine. I just need 2 successes.
Don't
so
fail.
1, 2, and then maybe. That
Just to
should
make
give
sure.
us,
Yeah.
you know, if we use your algorithm,
Yes.
possibly 2. There he goes. Nice.
There you go.
Bada boom.
Go.
Got lucky.
Yeah, buddy.
But those 2 were the last 2 were unnecessary ones. Okay. +1 influence, please.
Yes.
You catch up with the thief who is no more than an adolescent. You catch him by the ear and make him return the stolen item before releasing him, but not before he has promised to stop pilfering. The victim thanks you for doing a good deed.
Yay!
Take a 049 card, please.
Should be a glimmer.
Nice.
We don't have any the good deed side quests yet, so that good deed was a total waste, except for the influence.
The card 274.
Yeah, it's the influence that we're going for.
Wait, that was... Okay.
Is that past the Doom thing?
Yes, but I don't think it counts in cities. I think it's only one through
it's like
eights,
1 through 8s. Okay.
if I recall.
That makes sense.
Here, I'll move us up here.
Please do.
Did we already do whatever this is?
It was like a healing action if we wanted,
Okay.
or something like that. I can't remember whether looking in any of the shops had anything influence-wise or if it was just random events. I think it's mostly just the random events.
I think so.
I think so.
So it might be kind of a waste of time to
We did.
talk to everything. We did the performance.
Well, I think it sounds like they want us to loiter in the city
Maybe, yeah.
because it said you have time to.
Oh,
check out the
yeah.
city.
Sure.
Yeah.
Or-
So maybe we do check out everything.
So I'll do
Should
that.
be the 322.
222, please. Oh, my reflex. Dang it.
Several people work the land where the houses and nobles once stood. Similar plots have been set up in different parts of the town to provide for its population. You observe them for a while. Their farming techniques differ significantly from those used at the Citadel. You may not take the following action unless your provision score is 8 or lower, which it is. Or 9 or higher. Okay, so we can only do the top one, which is trying to listen for advice on how to do farming, basically.
So it costs.
Cost 3 cards, no successes. Oh, but you can put 2 in your hand. I need
Oh,
I need
nice.
more hand
2
cards.
in your hand. That's good. And then +1. That's good. Let's do
I'll-
it.
It's worth one in the bush,
I'll do it. I want to fix my hand a little bit.
As they say.
that's what I think they say.
These are all pretty damn good. And then we get 1 provision. That's it.
Nice.
Flip this. Oh. Accompanied by 2 lackeys, a richly dressed nobleman looks down on you with disdain. How will you react to his affront?
I feel like the last time this happened, we didn't do the right thing.
Is anybody unleashed?
No.
He's lucky. Does that count for anything?
No, but if somebody is unleashed, they must take the following action.
Oh.
Otherwise, you may discard or take it. But it doesn't cost anything. It's just
They're just giving
just
us.
read if we want.
They're just being rude.
Might as well.
Oh,
If
did
it-
Andrew get you hooked on the coconut cream ones too?
Yeah, those are good, aren't they?
I just like Dr. Pepper, period. Any of the like flavor things are
Well, that's especially
delicious.
a good one.
It is a really good one.
All right, I'll read it. 201. Maybe he'll. If we have enough influence. I remember last time we had enough influence. He said something. Oh, beg your pardon, right?
Oh, maybe, yeah. I don't remember what happened.
Don't have very much influence yet this time.
Oh, okay. Is it me you're looking at like that? You ask in an irritated tone. If your influence is 15 or higher.
Nope.
The man apologizes and will take leave. Otherwise, the individual challenges you to a duel of honor. Oh,
I
nice.
don't have any of that.
The principle of which is simple. Each duelist will throw a stone at their opponent. If both duelists hit or miss each other, a new round begins. However, if only one is
We've
hit,
done this.
they lose the duel
We've done this.
and must present their posterior to their opponent, who has the right to publicly kick it.
We have done this.
We've done this.
Only the active player may get involved. Who was that? Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kick his butt.
Ignore the gear up step of the following action. During the result step, consider you have selected a card with the keyword projectile. Okay, so chain 2, success 2. Okay. It's too bad I don't have that. Just to be safe. Oh, this is chain 2, isn't it?
How does it determine whether he hits or not? It's like a dice roll, maybe?
Maybe.
It's just there's a next one. So
Okay.
we either hit
And then we
or
dodge.
miss, and the next one is either you dodge or don't.
You got this.
2 for 2 though. Ooh, I really wish I had that reflex.
This is for our honor.
During the result step, consider you have selected a card. Okay. Why does it even say that? Consider you have selected the card. Keyword projectile.
It could affect some of your other hand cards and stuff like that. Like if you're using a projectile, do this or whatever.
I'm gonna do one more just to be safe.
It could also prevent you from using an additional projectile, like item.
It's not looking real good.
Good.
How many successes do you need?
2.
Okay. That's good. You hit
your
it.
target, and then one back in the hand. Okay.
Nice.
I like that guaranteed success.
I'll do that one.
Yeah.
All right, so dodge one for one. Yep, 1 for 1. Right, I can't use that anyway because I can't gear it up. Let's do this. 1 for 1.
A lot of your hand cards aren't for gear up.
Huh?
Using some of your hand cards aren't. Like you could use your guaranteed success.
But it says I can't do gear up.
You don't use that during gear up unless
That's
it
not
states
your gear up.
specifically.
Oh, your
Well, I
items
can,
are
I
the
can
gear
bring
up.
it in later.
Yeah.
Why don't I just do that then? Save me the cards.
Well, you can't.
Right?
Well, you still have to have.
1 for 1. Chain
Oh, is
1,
it 1?
success 1. So if I don't get it,
You still
have
have
to
that.
use this, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
nice. Powerful. Okay. If you hit your opponent misses, okay. If you hit your target, you win the duel, which
Yes.
if you decide to kick your opponent's backside, read 226. If you decide to leave without administering this punishment, read 243. That could be good influence.
We've done this
if
before.
If we choose not to.
No, it's bad if we like say we're better than their traditions
Okay, so
or some.
we should
That makes sense.
we should maintain
I don't
tradition.
remember.
Yeah.
Okay, so kicking.
It's like dishonorable if we or something like that.
Yeah. That sounds vaguely familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll give them the honor of administering the punishment.
Kick his arse.
Yes.
You kick the nobleman in the backside to the cheers and applause of a few onlookers. It is not every day that a person of repute is corrected in this way by a person of more modest stock. The man leaves ashamed. +2 influence.
There we
Yeah,
go.
buddy.
That's what we needed.
Nice.
Boom.
And then a
Or-
049.
Yeah. We're really coming up in the world. We're important.
Return the dialogue.
And
Alright.
then
I found a lyric
265.
that I misheard. It was the "We will rock you," and I thought it said "kicking your cat all over the place."
Can your cat all over the
Yeah. So I was. I guess everyone, some other people has heard that, but that's what I always thought it was.
can.
It was
So
can.
what viewer? A
I'm-
viewer?
No, I'm just
Oh.
looking through a
I thought you
list.
meant like
Like
stream.
a lot of them were like songs. I'm like, no, I've never even cared what the
songs like-
lyrics were on that
like
song. But
Def Leppard.
yeah.
you know. Why is it the hair bands?
Because they can't enunciate worth crap.
Oh, there's a.
I feel like there's a
shoot.
Bon Jovi song that I would always hear
Oh,
am I
possibly.
doing?
I could
like
see
a
it.
prayer, like Living on a Prayer or something, or
I could see
one of
that.
the more
Yeah.
popular ones. What
Anybody
about
need a hand
Aerosmith?
card?
Does it go, dude looks like a lady? Is that how it really is? Dude looks like a lady.
Here, I'll move
Isn't
us.
that how it goes?
Maybe.
Or is it something else?
We'll never
Dude,
know.
just like
We'll
a
never-
lady.
Good.
Do you like a lady?
That doesn't ring a bell.
You got it. You got it.
Tell us what you think.
Oh, the "Hold Me Closer" Tony Danza. Okay, I think that's a big one.
Nobody really thought
I
that was Tony Danza.
absolutely thought it was Tony Danza for a long time.
Really?
Until I learned
What?
it was Tiny Dancer.
Tony. Oh,
Tiny
Queen?
Dancer.
No,
Oh,
no,
Hold me
Sean.
closer, Tony Danza. I always thought it was Tony Danza. It's the only thing that made sense because it was Who's the Boss?
Yeah.
I love that show.
Yeah.
And that's what I always thought it was. That's
What was his
great.
catchphrase? AOA? No.
Something like that.
AOA. Maybe.
Look at 223.
Uh huh. We're gonna need that one in a second. I got ahead of myself.
Preemptively pulled that one out.
Is our symbol the Citadel one?
Yes.
Yes.
Interesting.
Further down the street, 3 men on a scaffold are painting a fresco depicting great events in the history of the Protectorate. An idea starts to form in your mind.
Push them. I mean,
Memorize it so we can tell the
A
blue
fresco.
giants all about it later.
Really?
You call out to one of the painters, would it be possible to add Nina Desir's Citadel and the coat of arms of our community to the mural? After all, if Kell is still standing, it's partly thanks to the slave gardeners. There must be some way to work it out. If you'd rather go on your way, discard this. If you want to take the following action, the involved characters must return a total of 3 cards with the keyword barter and or provisions, or 2 cards if your influence score is 7 or higher, which it just now is.
So we could
We're really doing it.
instead of
So if
provisions.
we-
I don't think we have provisions.
If we do 2 barters,
You do. You have 2 barter items, but those are.
we
gas
want
things.
we want to keep the mirror.
I have one. It's a
I
potion.
mean,
I have none.
I guess I think the flute played its part, didn't it?
Yeah, we did our performance with the flute, so we probably don't need that anymore.
I feel like we need to retire the flute.
We need 2 of them.
Or
Yeah,
2.
we need 2 barter cards or provisions
So I guess I'd have to give up my potion.
Instead of
instead of 3
okay
because
so
we're highly influential
have-
because we
we
kicked
can only
somebody's
do-
arse.
we only need to do 2,
We only need 2,
Yeah,
and
okay.
we're gonna get 2 more influence.
so that's good. Yeah, it's worth it.
So I'll give up this potion, I guess.
Mm.
That's a hard one to lose, but it's better than
is.
the mirror.
We don't want to lose the mirror. We want into that tent.
We need into that tent.
It's gonna be.
It's not worth it.
It's not gonna.
Awesome.
It never pays off. It just is never the awesomeness that I hope it would be. Okay, so I think these are just discarded, right? They may get returned. What do we do
They're
with
usually
them?
returned.
Return. Okay, so we'll return those. That should do the trick. One of the painters replies as he takes your bribe. We get 2 influence and a 49. And banish this. Return these. This gives us, these 5 give us a Hope Reborn.
Quickly, does anybody want to get involved?
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
I guess
These were good, but
Not immediate. A gray gang of thugs blocks your way. Their leader addresses you. You're not from here. If you're not a local, you have to pay to get through. If a 439 card is available, discard this and read 579. Huh.
If we beat them,
That-
we get an influence, though.
that card is available.
If available, discard this.
Okay.
And then read what?
579.
I was looking for a 5, actually. It's kind of disappointing.
And we would have gotten an influence from it.
A man whose features look familiar approaches the leader of the thugs and whispers a few words in his ear. You see the leader blush before addressing his acolytes. It's okay, guys. We'll let it go. You recognize the individuals who drove the thugs away, or the individual. You saved his life on the day of the reversal. His face no longer bears the marks of his torturous interrogation, but it displays the sly smile.
That finally paid off.
Ratco's victim.
Well, we meet again. I hear you've come a long way since you freed me from my shackles. If memory serves me right, and I have no doubts about it, you took your time before you decided to do it. But I don't hold grudges.
Okay,
As I
good.
just proved to you. As I said at the time, the purveyors are everywhere, and we only have friends. As a token of my gratitude, take this. If you are in need, show this double key to the person you are talking to. If they know what it is, they will understand and do what is necessary.
So we have done that before.
I consider that
I
we
think
are
there's
even,
multiple ways to get this. Then.
concludes the man while
There
moving
must
away
be a lot of ways where
without
you get the
giving
double
you
key.
the opportunity to question him. +1 influence.
Nice.
Huh.
And then a 439 card, which is the double key.
Double key.
Okay. And then a 099 card.
Which is a Hope Reborn. Which we should spend a couple of.
Things are going well.
Nice.
Gotta read it. Did you read it?
You're our reader. I can't read.
You stand at the entrance to Citadel, where several onlookers are going about their business. A foul smell assails you, though you have no idea if it is coming from a cattle pen to the east or from the gutter that divides the main thoroughfare in two. Right. It's quite a bit in
I'm
here.
trying to get to. Probably here. Somebody.
Yes.
Either one player takes 2 of their hand cards, action cards, and returns them.
A hand card?
Yep. Hold on. Either from in your discard or from your action deck. Either 2 people do 1, or 1 person does 2 cards, and we return them here.
4.
That is the whole thing.
Oh, just
Is that
lose
random?
cards.
Kind of lose cards, but
Is it
maybe
random?
no.
No, you
So,
choose.
but maybe increase like the quality of your deck,
Yeah.
right? Like I never have any intention of using flight, but that 1.5 is really good, right?
Vigilance.
Sorry, I was looking up.
Mr. Lyrics.
I was.
More Nelson Mandela.
Look,
This
this one I stand
looking,
by.
I'm
It makes
looking.
way more sense for it to be rocking the cat box because nobody knows what the Casbah is.
Casbah. It's Islamic.
It is.
Who knows that?
Is that an instrument?
It makes way more sense to rock the
No,
cat
it's
box.
Like, it's like a.
I don't even know
it's
what
like
song
a
that is.
building.
Rocking the
It's
cat
Clash.
box.
It's the Clash.
I'm not cultured enough for this conversation.
Really
Yeah, my-
don't we want it or
I
something.
probably
Yeah,
heard the song,
rocking
but I
the
wouldn't
cat
probably
box.
name
Rocking
it.
Those are the
the
lyrics.
cat box.
Those are the part of the lyrics I don't.
I thought it was a perverted, like a cat box.
Okay.
No, like a sexual innuendo
All right.
situation going
A
on.
little bit of innuendo.
That's what I always thought. Who's this? Casbah.
Does anybody have a card that
Oh, what am I looking for?
isn't worth having in their hand?
Yeah, this vigilance, but it's got 1 star.
We're just looking through our discards.
Either one.
And we're just sacrificing something.
Any card you have that you, want
would
to return,
permanently remove.
permanently remove to make your deck, I mean, preferably one that's like a weakness of your deck that you don't ever want to draw. Right?
Yeah, I think mine is vigilance. Maybe.
Yeah, vigilance. I never want vigilance in my hand, really, but
So
it's a whole star, though.
It is a whole star.
So it's a star for you guys too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so far, that's really the only one.
My drop your guard one is pretty dumb. Save your energy, I may get rid of as either.
I never, ever, ever use my intuition card. It just seems like such a waste to me.
I actually think I already got rid of that one during something else. Last game.
Because mine is just like, look at the top 3 cards of your action deck,
Yeah, that's a
then
good point.
put each of them back
Yeah.
either
in the
on
order.
top or the bottom of it in any order, and then block this.
Yours is
and it's only half
yours
a
is
star.
dumber than mine. Yours is only half.
And this is just the.
Yeah, see,
I've
Mine's a
never
full
used
star,
this.
and it lets me choose anything to put in my hand.
Oh,
Mine's
yeah.
mine's better than that one.
This one, and I hate this one every time. I
So
see
there's
it.
one.
I absolutely like.
I could get rid of vigilance if nobody else has one they want to get rid of.
I,
but it's a full
I would
star,
just
so.
drop my no. I'll do drop your guard.
Okay.
Let's do these 2.
Alright. And then what do we get for it?
Um,
It's more of the next time we give up a Hope Reborn, there's better stuff behind after that one, I'm assuming.
Well, I think it's like any deck builder where it's like remove weak cards to make every time you draw being a full star would be way better for us.
Fair.
But I think it's also like a penalty on your way to a bigger reward. We also will do this one next, which is add 2 more. We'll do 2 more influence, right? So did we get 2 for whatever the thing is we just did, right?
Yes.
We earned 2 because we did whatever it is right.
Mm-hmm.
And then we just spent another Hope Reborn on 2 more influence.
Was it 2?
Whatever
For
we
doing the deed?
yeah.
Do I have to read
For
that
doing
out?
this thing, it got us 2, and I didn't mark.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think I marked it. So we just did these 2.
Okay, here's another one. Panama by Van Halen.
I don't know
It's
what
always
that
the
song
hairband.
is.
Animal. Because I think Animal from the Muppets
You thought
actually
Animal?
did that.
Of course,
Version
I
of
was
it.
a Van Halen
I
fan,
don't
so
know
I
what
knew.
song that is.
I knew it was called the name of the song was Panama. I knew that, so that's why I always knew the lyrics.
Because I think I have a vague memory of Animal doing a cover of it, going Animal, you know, from the Muppets, and
I
Fair
don't know
enough.
what song this
I'm
is.
pretty sure.
Panama.
Oh. Yep. Okay.
It's
Moving on
old
then.
Van Halen from like early '80s, like maybe 80, 82, 83. Anyway.
I believe you, and I've probably heard it, but I.
Panama.
Yeah, man.
Panama.
I thought we were in Panama. That's the only thing I can think of.
I thought we were in Panama. Why'd you call it Panama?
It's our favorite show. It's our favorite movie.
I
Sahara.
thought we were in Panama.
Why do you call it Panama?
Oh, that guy. What's his name? Zehan.
Zahn, man.
Zahn? Oh.
Yeah.
He's funny. He's funny in those shows. I liked him.
Zahn's so great.
I liked him in Daddy Daycare. You know, the Trek. He's a Trekkie.
I don't think I saw that.
The movie.
Yeah.
You should see. It's funny. It's Eddie Murphy.
Okay. And Zahn?
And then George.
Is it Timothy Zahn or is Timothy Zahn the author?
Timothy
Zach-
Zahn's the author.
Zach-
Okay.
Zach?
What's Zahn's first name? Because I always think Timothy Zahn, but that's the author.
Zach?
No,
You moved everybody
it
but
would be
me?
ZZ.
No, you didn't get picked up.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
David Zahn.
It seemed intentional. It
Now
it
it
appeared
was.
it looked intentional, Brandon.
David
Oh, it is.
Marchand. And then Jeff Carlin. You know Jeff Carlin? He's on.
George Carlin's brother?
I don't know. Or father. They're very different ages, but or son, I mean. But he was in Curb Your Enthusiasm. He's the friend. He's bigger, dark hair, and he sounds like this.
This is a night
Do
of
more.
impressions.
Do more.
They're not working for me.
What do you mean we gotta have a daycare? What do you mean we gonna start a daycare? Okay, I'll look it.
I don't know who he is. George Carlin?
Jeff Carlin.
Jeff Carlin. Is he the guy who yells? The stand-up comedian who's yelling all the time? No.
I don't think so. Jeff Carlin.
Steve's on.
Steve.
Yes. Have you seen the horror movie of him and I can't remember who, but they're like just trying to remodel their cabin in the woods? Dale and Tucker Must Die or something like that?
Oh boy.
No, you mean Cabin in the Woods?
No.
Right. It's the
No, it's something else.
where like
Tucker and Dale
Tucker and Dale Must Die or something like that. Where like Zahn
versus versus evil or something like
and his
that.
buddy bought this rundown cabin
Yeah.
next to this lake, and they're just there. They're going to start remodeling and stuff, and these teenagers are camping near the lake as well, and like they're murderers, just like in the movies and stuff. And so they're trying to like kill the Zahn, and is it Galifianakis that might be in it?
I don't remember
Other
who else
person?
it is. No.
But like these teenagers are just killing themselves, just through
Killing
these random-
themselves
They're killing
on
themselves, and they're
accidents.
just like, no, what are you? Like 2 of them will be running, like Zahn and one of the teenagers are like running away from each other or running in parallel away from something else because they both think that something's chasing them, and the teenager will look over at him and then stab himself with a tree.
Yeah.
And then Zahn's just like, what are you doing? One of them throws himself in a wood chipper. And, like the teenagers are just killing themselves because they're afraid of these two. And they're just like panicked. They're like, what's going on? Why are these teenagers all killing themselves?
Reverse horror movie. Isn't it?
It's so
good.
funny. They just wanted to remodel. They
So
just wanted to
does he look
remodel this
familiar?
cabin they shaved up to buy.
Does he look familiar?
He's familiar.
It's also on the Goldbergs. You know that 80s or sitcom set in the 80s?
No.
The Goldbergs.
I didn't see that either.
I don't really watch it.
I'm just uncultured. What else have we got going on? Should we do 308?
Sure.
It doesn't have a fancy symbol. Few steps lead to a shop where a hoard of bric-a-brac is piled up. You spot on the crowded shelves a chicken's foot, 2 polished stones, a box full of horseshoes, and a wig.
Sounds
Well,
like that kind of place.
Come to the best shop in Kel. I'm sure I have exactly what you need. Will you haggle or try to steal something?
Haggle. We use your influence. Why would we risk our
We don't have
influence?
barter items, but we can
Yeah,
try.
we're out of barter items, really.
That's true.
We don't want to. We don't want to spend any. We don't want to lose our
We'd have to,
mirror.
and we'd have to spend. Regardless, we have to spend.
If you have a bad reputation card,
You may not take the following. We can't steal if we have a bad reputation.
well, what if stealing? If something goes wrong with that, and we lose our influence, I
Yeah,
guess
we don't want to steal.
if we get caught, do we lose influence and then we're in?
Yeah. that's
Probably.
That's not worth it. And spinning 2 cards just for the opportunity to haggle and then read whatever that is also doesn't
But
sound like an influence
not- You get to
gaining.
put 1 card back in your hand.
Yeah.
So it's like you're spending a card to find out what to read.
But then, yeah, if we read it and then it's like,
Not
you can
worth it.
trade 2 provisions for a 199.
Yeah.
I
we're
don't
not
see us
gonna wanna
getting
do that.
influence off that one.
Yeah, neither do I.
What else we got?
347.
You know, this is the farm, isn't it?
This is where the magic chicken lives.
Oh, the damn chickens. Handful of animals.
Look it up.
Yeah. I'm trying to sing. I'm singing the song to myself to see if I remember what it
Misremembered
was.
lyrics.
Sorry.
What about Def Leppard's?
This is Metallica,
What?
Sandman.
Okay.
Wait, is it not
Okay.
Enter Night?
That part of
Is
it,
it-
why don't you tell me what you think, what's entering and what's exiting?
Enter
And-
light.
Is
Enter night.
it
Exit
light? Enter night.
Enter night. Exit light.
This site sucks. It doesn't tell me the whole thing. It just says the right lyric says
Dude.
enter light, and I don't remember that being a part of it.
Enter light.
Exit light.
No.
I think
it's
right because I think it's like
nighttime.
exit not.
We're going to sleep.
Exit light.
Enter
night. Take my hand. Off to Never Never Land.
Because it's a lullaby. We're going to sleep. Of course,
lullaby.
Of course, the lights are going out.
Yeah,
That website.
not enter light.
We can't be getting that
Okay,
one wrong.
now I've got to verify this one.
Yeah,
There's
'cause
no way we're
that's
getting
not a
that
good
wrong.
website. Not credible.
I really hope you're all wrong.
What do you think, Brandon?
don't
Sing
know.
it. Brandon, hum
No.
a few bars. How does it go? How does this? You know this song. I know you
Don't at
I know you
all.
can't pull that you don't know this song.
I don't know the song.
Everybody's heard this song.
Well, I know the song. I could not sing it if my life was being threatened. I don't know the lyrics.
You've not heard this song before?
Uh-uh.
You're lying.
I've never lied in my life. Ever. Ask me anything.
I can't handle the paradox.
Never lied. Ask me anything. Couldn't possibly lie.
Okay, the official lyrics are exit light, enter night. Yeah, you guys are right.
Take my
Okay.
hand.
Okay, this other website sucks. They are.
That's one of those
100%
few
wrong.
songs where they're pronouncing the words well enough. We know what they are.
Yeah.
There's very good enunciation in that for a
Okay.
hairband.
This one's absolutely 100% wrong. Okay, I'll find a new website.
Okay.
Get better sources.
For real. A horse. It is the first time you've ever seen one. Seems agitated. The collapsing lands are far too rugged for the delicate legs of these animals. Without warning, the horse kicks, angering the guard.
Ooh. The guard gonna kill it. I'd love to take a horse home. Horse.
Do you want the horse?
I would love
It's a
horse.
chain 0, success 1, unless you have a sack of grain. This also is probably not influence gaining
I don't have a
and may not be worth it.
Alright.
I mean, you could pull it off, right? You're guaranteed success. You could do it.
Chain
I could do it with the
0.
lucky as well.
Oh, you got the lucky as
Chain
well.
0, success 1.
It's doable.
I
What do we
have
get?
one.
An item of some kind?
Let me.
What
What's the
does
number
yours
on
look
that card?
like?
What's the number on that card?
On this card?
No.
154.
Let's
That's
do-
the reward.
Oh.
Oh.
That card's the reward. So if he doesn't spin it doing this and then get it back, like
Which
that's
is
all that
useless.
happens here.
Oh, thank you.
Is you get shit
Ah.
rub on your hands and get lucky. Is all that happens.
Oh, that's right.
That's all that this one is. We've done this before.
Yeah.
He's already lucky. We don't need it.
258.
250.
53.
Is that a 3? That is
Now
3.
you can't see.
Look.
Are you getting old? I thought old was my domain.
Well, he is a year older.
I feel like you're encroaching on my shtick.
He has revolved around the sun one.
I have a claim over my body's falling apart though.
It's because you won't go to a doctor and have them fix
That's
it.
part of the reason. It's also very expensive to fix.
You're,
Put some essential oils on it.
It doesn't work.
we have a lot of them.
Like a baby.
You know where to go. If you need some.
A little further on, a man throws his cape on the ground under the curious eyes of the passerby. Kellians, prostrate yourselves before your new master or suffer the wrath of Gagatilla. I'm going to go with that pronunciation. The most powerful necro-druid the collapsing lands has ever known. He opens a manuscript and begins to chant. Several plant monstrosities materialize around him, causing panic among the onlookers. You have serious doubts as to the power of this individual, but the danger seems very real. Thankfully, guards arrive soon. If you decide to let the guards handle it themselves, banish this. Or do we help?
I want to take it down.
Possibly get some influence.
I wanna take it
Possibly
down.
get
But
some
look,
influence.
It's unsettling 2, tough 2, reach 1.
Okay, let's read those. Do we have any books that remove those yet? I don't think we do. Okay.
Because we have to earn the back.
Unsettling 2. So during the action, the active player may not apply the effects of more than 2 hand cards. That's not too bad. During each result step, you ignore 2 successes. That one's pretty bad. During each consequence step, if the action fails, one random involved character must discard 1 card.
So discard 1 and on a failure. Got it.
We ignore 2 successes. You can only use two hand cards, and somebody discards a card.
On failure.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, on failure. Yeah.
Okay, so success 3, chain 3, success 3 must get 2 more. So we're looking at 5 basically.
Triangle 5. Yeah.
I could use that.
I technically have 3 guaranteed successes. 5.
So let's use that later on, because
and
especially this last one, because
I
chain
could
2,
use
Change
this.
success 4 gets hard.
Oh, look at that.
I could
He's
also,
got magic spells.
Look at that. That's a good one.
If I could just get
the 4 health is pretty brutal consequence for not succeeding the first one.
Well, I could for sure got 1 free. I got a free. I just need to get 2 successes. So I'll do this.
These
first
are
one.
these are the hard ones. Well, that penalty kind of sucks.
Yeah, I'm confident I can still get it.
Okay.
Maybe I do the last one then.
Yeah.
At the very least, or maybe even the next one. Because you could still.
Except
use,
I have to have a blade in my hand to use this. I just read.
And you
I
don't
just
have a
remembered.
blade.
So unless someone has a blade that I can take
Well,
before
am
this
I the
fight
only one with
starts.
a blade? I'm not the only one with a blade.
We don't have any weapons yet.
Oh wow.
I have the hoe and the jagged rock still.
Okay,
so I
guess
still have these 3
I
guaranteed
can give it to
successes.
you once I'm done, right? Yeah, because it's not
Well, once you
not
start a
mandatory.
compound action, you're in the compound action. Compound action isn't one you can start and stop.
Okay, so you,
Yeah, I
you,
don't.
you do it all, then. Because otherwise, like, I just feel like you have the
Yeah.
best chance, especially when it gets to this point. Chain
Chain
2,
two,
but
6 successes.
success 4.
And 2 are ignored.
Yeah, so you need like
That one's
you need 5 here, 5, and another 6. Shoot.
So this one would give me 6. I just have to, using all these cards, I could do it as long as I got another swirly out of one of my hand cards.
Or we just don't do it. I mean,
Or we let the guards take care of it.
so this is your call, because I can't do it all on my own. 'Cause I'm pretty sure.
Well, I only have
that
2 tricks. Is getting this to work or the 3 guaranteed successes. Those are the only 2 tricks I have.
or isn't it?
And I
well,
mean, I
those
could
are
do
2
both of
different,
them.
right? With 2 different actions, you really can pull off a lot.
Yeah.
But you would need.
In order to
needs
do
the- he needs the- he
in order to
needs
do
the
this one, I have
dice.
to have a bladed weapon I can discard.
He needs the Gladius, and that thing's gonna kick its ass. Do you already have swirlies? Something already generates swirlies?
So this
You
one-
just draw enough.
Using this, I can use these 2 swirlies, and then I just have to draw another swirly somewhere. So there's a chance it doesn't work. It's not guaranteed
I mean,
necessarily, but
I could still use this and protect myself if I fail.
Off of this thing? Oh.
But what I could do is I could give you this, and I could just try to go for
On that
5,
first one?
5 stars out of all of this.
And get and rely on fists to defend you if you fail.
Yeah,
Okay,
and I could still use this.
that makes
So
sense.
really, I just need 4, and then you take care of the next 2 with the Gladius.
Yeah.
okay.
Because I'm really curious what this is gonna give us.
I thought all the Necro Druids were dead. This guy even he said his name. Everybody remember this name because there's a quiz later that asks us to name 3 Necro Druids.
His
name is Gagatilla.
Gagatilla.
Yeah, Gagatilla.
Okay,
Remember, commit that to memory.
it's committed,
Oh, okay.
and I never
so
forget anything
You've never forgotten anything,
ever.
Is that like
and he never lies.
Is he part
Never
of the-
forgets, never lies.
Is he part of the Hut crime family?
Gagatilla.
The Hun?
Gagatilla the Hun.
A Gigatilla, the Hun or the Hut?
Well, he's like a kaiju.
A Gigatilla, the Hut.
He's a cross between a kaiju and a Mongol.
A Gaiju.
Kaiju.
Not a lady Jew.
No, a kaiju. Like Godzilla so he's a cross between a kaiju and a Mongolian.
When does Godzilla come into this?
Gaga. It's
Okay.
a Gagatilla.
I don't know.
It's one of. Isn't that one of? Not Mothra. There's Mothra. There's Godzilla. There's Gagatilla.
And he's just a giant tortilla?
Yeah, but he rides a big horse and has a scimitar across the Mongolian plains.
That's what the Moth
Really
Foundation
big.
is always searching for in those movies.
Yes, exactly.
With the old Japanese guy scientist.
I
Makes
don't know what
sense.
you're referring to anymore.
It's from the newer movies.
The Moth Foundation. Oh, okay, yeah.
Isn't it Moth?
I haven't
they have
seen
like
the
a
latest
moth,
one,
they have like a
Godzilla
moth-
Zero?
I haven't seen it either.
haven't
But
seen
there's like Foundation has like a moth symbol or something.
Something like that, and they're
The
like
main guy's
tracking
like
them based on
old
sound waves.
Japanese, the scientist guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now we'll never
Is
forget
that the one with Hollow Earth?
until
I think
next
the last
week.
time Plus, when I saw like it involved like Hollow Earth, like
Probably.
all the monsters were down. Like
That's
in
the
this-
King
and
Kong
the
one.
nuclear
That's
King Kong
called.
And the nuclear explosion.
They
like,
come
awakens
together.
them or
That's the
something?
same
Universe.
universe.
Right? Yeah.
The monster universe, as they call it.
But
The
there's
MCU.
been
That's
newer
the Peter
ones.
Jackson one.
It's the MCU.
I like that one a lot.
Wait. No, the Hollow Earth. What do you mean?
Peter Jackson's
Doesn't have
King
a Hollow
Kong is where they go to an island
Yes.
and there's all the monsters that come out at night, but King Kong protects them from them, and they're down inside some caverns and stuff.
Oh, I was thinking like really deep down.
Yeah, like
a
like
nuclear
Hollow.
explosion like awakens somebody
Oh,
or
I
something.
don't know about that one.
Is that Land of the Lost?
No, it's the Godzilla one.
It
It's
is?
not the King. But it also has King
Oh,
Kong.
you're thinking of the one where
One of the newer ones.
Journey to the Center of the Earth?
No.
Oh, that's it with
what's
the one with the rock.
The one with the two
And he's
robots.
bouncing berries off his pecs.
No.
That one?
It's not.
I don't know what you're
Dwayne
talking
Johnson's
about.
not in it.
There's one where like two people control a robot, but it requires two people
That's
to
Pacific
operate.
Rim?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's
No.
Pacific Rim.
But that's the one where
not
they
that.
awaken the enemies by doing a nuke down there. I thought.
Well, it might not be a
No.
nuke, but there's some
not
kind
how
of
that one
energy
technically goes.
Down. I'll look it up as soon as I get it. I'm just preparing my deck. I'm
I think we have about 6 movies, different movies,
I
and
reflect-
6 different universes.
Mixing
We
them
are
all
somehow
together.
combining.
I really like that. It's okay for them to put Hollow Earth concept in there, right? And then, like that's really cool. But like, what if you threw in like flat Earth concept into
if
something
it's a
like
flat
that?
Hollow Earth.
No. Like a fantasy.
We're on this side of it, and they're on this side of it.
Yeah. Like
Isn't
when
this-
people like flip out and go hollow and get all mad about the the
Isn't
flat
that
earthers.
Discworld?
Well, right.
From Pratchett? Isn't
Yes.
that Pratchett's Discworld? Maybe.
Well, yes, but people really think the Earth is
I've never
flat.
read those.
But okay.
There's people who really think that this Earth is flat.
Yeah,
I've heard of them.
and so like
I
if-
didn't think they were real though. They don't believe the Earth is round.
So
I
they'd
don't
get
believe
upset
they
if you added
exist.
that in a movie, essentially.
like they would like everyone would be upset because flat Earth is stupid. Like you can only suspend disbelief so
So far, yeah.
but when it comes across, when it's about like a controversial topic, because people really believe that, then you go, oh, you shouldn't put that in a movie, or they'll give flat earthers, an excuse to be flat earthers.
Yeah.
They'll say, but it was in a movie. Just like
Yeah,
Al
yeah.
Gore was like, the world's freezing because it was in a movie.
Because it was in a movie. Yeah, exactly.
Same.
hmm
Al Gore and the Flat Earthers aren't really that different.
Yeah, there's
Same.
Same coin.
Same. Different. Same. What movie is that?
Oh no. Gagatilla, the Hun.
I have a feeling like it's a Rob Schneider. That sounds like
Oh
Rob Schneider.
jeez.
Same. Different.
I don't know.
Are we ready?
Are you attacking
so.
first, or are you're
He's
Yes,
attacking
I'm
first.
attacking first.
Okay.
Okay. I need 4.
You
Try-
need five successes.
Hopefully, but at the very least 4.
Within 3 cards.
cards.
Within 3 cards, you
I
need 4
shuffled
successes.
a reflex back in here, hoping using
You.
one of my.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You got this.
I believe.
Hopefully, I believe.
That's the start. That's what you. That's what you needed.
Good.
Not that one. Throw that one away.
Okay.
That card's gonna kill you. Nope. That's useless too. Oh, your symbols are gonna
I
keep you
could-
alive.
If
That's your
if
shield.
I need them. If I need them.
There you go.
Perfect. There's 3. Okay. No.
That's still actually
Oh
just.
my gosh.
oh my gosh.
It's a lot.
You need a
of
star.
stars.
There it is. That gives you your 4 stars, 5 stars, which
Right.
does it all the way.
Oh, you're right. 4 and then 5.
You nailed it.
Perfect. Gotta use that. And I get to put nothing in my hand, but we get
I don't want
100 and remove the dice.
Oh. Roll a dice. I don't know this.
153.
Oh, these are good. These are good cards. Wait a minute. These are like the lucky
That was
things
just
and
the right
focused.
amount.
Beat the first guy and took his weapon or something.
Because you are in shape.
Oh, never mind. It's those.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Blessing.
Okay, so for this fight, I will use these two weapons for this first one. And then it wants me to use. I have to get one more star than it requires, or how many more?
Two extra.
Okay.
But it's chain 4,
Yeah.
and you want
What is this
basically
chain?
success 5
Yeah.
off of chain 4.
Which, if I use this, I only need 2 out of 4 cards, and that should be easily doable.
Well, hell, your weapons alone get you.
Well,
your,
yeah.
your weapons offset the whole toughness.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's chain 4, 3 successes.
Oh.
Jeez.
You
Yep.
got it. 1, 2, 3.
That'll do. You put
4.
2 in your hand if you want.
Okay. So
Awesome.
Your hand's already.
I lose this. And then I have to roll for this one. Damn it.
Did you break your hoe? I hate it when I break my hoe.
Oh no, that's what I needed to roll to keep it.
Oh, good.
Yay.
No, if you roll. Jesus, come on. Let me read. Okay, no, yep. I lost it. I read it right the first time. And then you said I get to put 2 of these in
2
my
can
hand.
go in your hand.
Well, I need everything that's in my hand for what I'm about to try to do. So, and then for the next fight,
Chain 2, success 4. But you, what you really need is just to pull off your magic spell.
I need a swirly from one of these,
Really press.
essentially.
Very few people have ever asked for a swirly before.
Still looking up.
I'm constantly trying to get swirlies.
Did
You'd
something
think you'd have
wrong.
had enough of that.
You would think.
Did we lose our stream?
No,
Oh,
I can't
yeah.
do anything
Okay.
other than stream.
There's some
So
swirlies.
Dang
I
it.
discard
there you go.
this. Use up those.
Oh, what happened?
I don't know what
over
you're doing with your camera.
Pretty eyes.
things?
The top of my head ain't that interesting.
Something- I don't. I pushed wrong buttons. We're fine.
And I block these,
Welcome back.
and I succeed.
Okay,
Yay.
so read 541. Kicked his butt. Stupid Necker druids.
That one cost me a lot, but I think it was worth it. Or hopefully it
5,
was.
4, 1.
Yeah, we're really important now.
5, 4, 1. To the great relief of the frightened residents, your opponent finally drops from your blows. The victory, however, cost the lives of several guards, and left several others wounded. Oh wow, that was really.
They were fighting the plants and stuff that he summoned.
Thank you for stopping him. Otherwise, I can't imagine what he would have done. The captain of the soldiers tells you. The sentries on the bridge have failed in their duty. I will report them. She leans over one of the uniformed bodies and hands you a weapon. Take this. That guard won't need it anymore. You watch as the soldiers take away Gagatilla's remains. If you really had been a Necrodruid, it would have been your corpse they would be dragging away. Who was this madman? Perhaps he was just an apprentice of a real Necrodruid whose dreams of greatness drove mad. +2 influence. Thank you very much.
Worth it.
We're so important.
Hmm.
We're 14 now.
Nice.
We're a
Take
big
So
deal.
quick.
A
We're a big
single
deal.
099 card
Oh, okay, yeah,
and a 299 card.
is what we want.
The weapon.
We want to choose from. And we're not allowed to have the golden one. At what point, in what threat, do you draw all of these and end up getting to choose the gold one?
There might, I don't know.
How is that? How is that possible?
When do we? You only go to the gold once all of these.
Once all these are gone. This happens with a couple of the item groups in here, where there's a gold card that we can't see until we do a couple dozen
2, 4, 6, 8,
major
10.
items or something. But it's like, I think like the items have it, the The potions have like.
A lot of. Yeah.
I don't know.
Numerous ones.
It'd be really difficult to do. You'd have to like make that your goal.
Okay, which one?
I think it's the weapon you picked up off the Nectar
A
Druid.
dagger. A lightweight tapered blade. But it's not a blade, it's a projectile.
Oh, it's also projectile. It's both. Oh, it's not a blade.
Secondary projectile. It's got penguins on it though.
You can fight Florentine
Okay.
style with that one.
It gives me a +1 chain. And then possible stalls. Okay.
Oh, did that cost the blade? It cost the blade.
Oh, you had the Gladius? Really?
It cost me
That's
all
good.
the weapons I already had plus the
So,
gladius.
well, do you want it?
No, I took your blade from you.
Do you have to roll?
We're gonna
Or
get
just
another
if it's
Gladius.
selected?
No, to
Next.
use the item, I have to discard that to use that card.
We'll get one back at the beginning of the next scenario.
I should have gotten
We'll get another one back.
that. Okay.
It's just a Gladius.
Yeah.
Okay, that was us trying to get out of here. Was there something else though at the end of that 253?
No?
Or at the end of the dialogue?
No. Oh, at the end of the dialogue, I don't know.
Was there something else like remove all the cards?
451, right?
541.
Like return all the cards and put in.
No, it just says return to dialogue.
He just was in our way as we were leaving.
Oh, we do this again. Do we do 253 again?
We must.
Probably.
Oh, because that was the one with the symbol on it.
Right, okay.
Okay. That should have just said, alright, whatever.
Banish. I know, like, it should say banish and then draw. A new
Right? Because it's the,
253.
hey, leave the town, right?
Mm-hmm.
It should have just been, it should have said something like put another 253 in play or something. Alright. You would have stayed a little longer to enjoy the city's delights, but duty calls. Return all the cards on the board, and in the past, put a 167 card into play, and each player places their finger onto it. This is us leaving town. Let me hold on to this so I remember what card we have to put into play at the end.
Sounds reasonable.
Every once in a while, I'm reasonable. Not frequently, but every once in a while, I can be reasonable.
Okay, so there's a song that I think
What are we going to try and sing
we
next?
could agree it goes Inagata Davida.
Anagata Davida.
In the Garden of Eden.
No,
People
it-
heard- that's what people misheard, right?
Oh,
in
really?
the Garden of Eden.
That's like in the title of the song.
Yeah,
Is
Iron
in the Garden of
Butterfly.
Eden. Yeah. So, but they've intentionally
Oh, made it sound
named the
like-
song "In the Garden of Eden," but they say "In the Garden of Eden."
No, are you
Anagata
sure?
Davida.
Yeah.
Are you sure
That's
the
it.
name is in the Garden of Eden?
Yes,
That's
it's
so
the
funny.
title is "In the Garden of Eden," and then in parentheses, "In the Garden of
in
Eden."
the parentheses.
Yes. So "In the Garden of Eden" might be "In the Garden of Eden" in some other language, I bet.
Possibly. Yeah.
But they've essentially caused that problem,
In the Garden of Eden. Oh, boy.
right?
It sounds like a Tom Jones, a
Yes.
psychedelic band.
Well, yeah.
That's not.
That's not Tom Jones. Yes.
That's actually a great album. Have you listened to it?
I've listened to that song.
What have I done?
And it's a very long song.
What'd you do? Did you make the choices?
You gone down messed up now?
Do you need me to hold that while you look through that?
No. What is this card and why is it way over here?
In the 350 in the.
Someone must have used it at some
40s?
point. It's just a bomb item card.
Oh, is it that bomb we started with? Like a super toxic.
Acid bomb. Did,
We're not doing another game where it's this much card management.
So
Because
here's another
it
problem
is
I
way
think
too
happens.
easy for me to just blank out and go, oh, 35.
yeah.
Is there's this ABBA song?
It's too
Take a
easy.
Chance. But
to mess these
there
up.
is another song,
Yeah.
a parody
And
song
once it's messed up, it's
called Jackie Chan.
Search through everything to find it again? Only for it to be sitting in front of
Yeah.
somebody?
yeah.
But they're claiming it's a
We
misheard
did that
lyric.
like with one of the
Yeah,
150s,
right.
one of the blessings.
And I think they don't get the joke. Is people will say, replace the words where they sing it to the Jackie Chan because
They think it's a.
they're just singing the parody song that they know also.
Wait, which song?
But someone hears it and goes, "Oh no, you're mishearing it." So I'm like, no, you don't get the joke. There's a parody song that I'm singing.
Wait, which song?
Take a chance,
Oh.
right?
Take a chance, take a chance, take a
And
chance.
there's the Jackie Chan parody song, right?
Yeah.
Jackie Chan, Jackie Chan.
The
Look
Jackie
into
Chan
the-
parody
They both
song is
exist.
so great.
Well, I
It's
think
not a
there's quite a
mishearing, they
few of
both
these
exist.
because there's one of them. The "It's Gonna Be Me" keeps coming up in every single list, and they go, "Oh, it's misheard. It's gonna be May." And it's like, no, it's a joke that people make
It's gonna be
saying it's
mine.
gonna be it's gonna be May. It's not misheard. It's a joke.
Yeah.
I don't know that song either. It's kind of like somebody singing a Weird Al song, and people
Yeah.
think that they're mishearing it.
Yeah.
It's like, no.
No, it's not about Yoda. It's
is-
Lola.
Yeah, it's not L-O, it's not Y-O-D-A. It's L-O-L-A. You're hearing it wrong. How are you mishearing that so badly? Because the superior version of the song,
The best version of that song.
written by the genius of all musics.
I love. What's the other Star Wars parody? That one. That's the one I had.
I like the
I had
Met Him Down the
memorized.
Swamp, down in Dago.
Freaking with the
You're
New
thinking the
Hope
Anakin
one.
one.
Yeah.
That one was good too.
Bye,
Where it goes through the
this here
whole for like
Anakin
episode
guy.
of the
That's
Drove
it.
it some. It's
Yeah.
It's they the music
American
died.
Pie. American Pie.
Yeah,
No. The song's not American Pie, is it?
the original.
The original one's called American Pie.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Drove my Chevy to the.
Yeah. Okay. But it's really this here Anakin guy.
Yeah.
Superior version.
That one's so great.
The ants are my friends. They're blowing in the wind. Oh, that's
Oh,
so
no.
dumb. No, this is
the
impossible.
That one's pronounced
People are just
well
making
enough.
these up.
Yeah. People don't really mishear that one.
Sing us a song for the Yellow Man? No, this isn't real. Someone just wanted
That
to
guy
write an article.
sings well enough as well.
So someone got paid to write that article.
Yeah,
and
like-
was told it wasn't long enough.
Yeah, okay, I'll make some up.
Dude,
Yeah. Hold my beer.
yeah, you're
Hold
adding,
my
if they're
coffee.
adding people who pronounce words that clearly, they're just making shit up. You don't put el. Who is that? That's Billy Joel, right? Piano Man?
Like that. Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
Sing us a song.
Okay. Have we done everything?
Yeah. Ready to
In
play
the
Star
past,
Wars.
put a 167.
Okay.
And then we have to make our way back to the Citadel.
I feel like
Okay,
there's a
I
rule-
promise I'm done now.
I feel like there's a rule I'm not
Promise.
following correctly with
Which one?
the Edge of Peril stuff. Let me reread.
That's just for the exploring.
Yeah, but this is supposed to be moved under certain circumstances. I feel like I'm forgetting whatever it is.
Oh, I think it's after
Every
you
time a
reveal
new
it.
tile or something.
Yeah. Let's review it.
Okay. If when you're putting in a chart anywhere beyond the Edge of Peril divider, if it's train card put into play per the usual rules, and they discard an exploration card foggy side up adjacent to it and belonging to area 8 or lower and replace with the exploration card if available. Put into play per the usual, and they discard the exploration card. No, there's some rule under which this moves.
Isn't that what the first part was saying?
Yeah.
When you take an adventure card located anywhere beyond the Edge of Peril divider, if it's a train card, put it into play as per the usual rules. And then discard an exploration card adjacent to it and belonging to the area. It doesn't say to move the divider,
Oh.
but I know there's rules somewhere of moving the divider.
Yeah, we've heard that too.
I don't know.
There's something happen. Oh, it might be when you resolve one of these, you move the divider.
Oh yeah, that sounds.
Maybe
right.
that. Maybe
That sounds right.
maybe it
Because I
moves.
thought we were moving it a lot, like very frequently.
When
Like
we
it
were
kept going.
when we were doing
Like
the
further away we were going, it was moving further.
yeah, it's like when we were doing the exploration cards.
At the very end, it tells us to move
I think they tell us to move it.
it. Yeah, that sounds right.
That could be it. I felt like I was messing it up during that whole city because I was drawing cards from all over the place back here. But I don't think that's
I think it's
it.
just when you
It has something to do
decide
with these.
when you go through the scroll
Oh.
exploration.
It tells us because these exploration cards will tell us.
I think
With
so.
the skull.
I think
That's
so.
why.
I think so.
yeah.
Okay,
You need a
we're on
3.
there. You need a 3. What number was this? Because this is where that rule comes into play, right? 167 is behind it. So instead of a 3,
And a skull.
we do a skull. Okay. Okay, I've not completely screwed it up. 253.
All right. Do we care? Or do we
I don't
just
think
get,
so.
We just want to get back.
I think we're heading home now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Because my guess is it's going to be very random, and we probably won't get influence as it is. Because I think most of our influence.
I think that's where all the influence, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it's pretty obvious. Almost every card was
Yeah.
influence.
They all had the symbol,
Yeah.
they all had special cards and everything.
The ground gives way beneath you. You fall into a small spherical room with no other exit than the hole that brought you in there. A dozen burrowers are lying around, lethargic. Best get out soon if you do not want to become a meal. During the following action, the active player is whoever revealed this. It's a climbing action.
I didn't push you in the hole. Let the record show I had witnesses. You fell of your own accord.
Yeah. And I have no hand cards. I just remembered. I don't know why I decided to explore this. I do not have a companion.
But you're lucky.
I do have the lucky, so that should help. But the only thing I can do is just
Success.
draw.
Successful.
We don't really have any companions.
I gotta try to get 3 successes out of 2 cards.
Man.
That's tough.
If I fail, it just gets harder to do.
Okay, don't fail then.
Yeah, no kidding.
I think you need to stop.
Oh, I stopped looking. I'm playing a numbers matching game now.
Oh, because it's
Now he's
How is that?
this counts as a compound. That loop means that this gets harder and harder.
yeah, up to 6.
How does it work?
You have to
So
match the
I
same
could basically
numbers,
just be stuck in here until I die.
or put 2 numbers together that
So I'm just
add
gonna
up
right
to
off the
10.
bat do 6 cards and hope
and there's
That
like
gets
be
me
adjacent or like that, like
The three.
diagonal.
the 3.
But like you end up with these huge gaps, so like you have to start looking like way
This is
across
bad.
to try to see what's adjacent and clear it all out.
What's the name of it?
Number matching.
Not what I wanted.
It's just in the-
It's
in
nothing but just.
It's
Okay.
all the double halves.
You did good.
You have anything? You've got no hand left.
Oh my god.
But do I still get to decrease the value?
Oh,
Well, you should.
that's a part of failures. Is that how many successes you get reduces this,
Because it's a dice one.
and your failure, and your failure would just pull it back up by 1.
So I still get.
You're not dead.
So I still.
That's shitty,
That's just
though.
one.
You've got no other. There's no other combo.
It's just one star. So basically it stays at 4.
Yeah.
Because you didn't get anything to bring it down.
He didn't. His
Well, I technically
cards
brought it down by
sucked.
1, but it goes back up by 1.
Your cards really sucked for that.
So now I gotta try it again.
Because if you got 2, you'd be making progress.
Yeah.
That was just unlucky. Have you,
That was really
have you
terrible
pulled your
cards.
reflex yet?
I don't think so.
So it's got to be, and you're getting down.
So I might as well just do the rest of them.
It's got to be reflex.
Yeah.
Hope that this gets me all the way out.
There you go.
That is so much. That did it for sure.
It was just a bad.
Okay, so that's
Run.
it. And then I have to use the you are lucky. Luckily to go up by another one. I was kind of lucky. Okay. You scramble out of the hole. One involved character may discard one card with the keyword bomb to exterminate the burrowers. I don't have a bomb, so can't do that. Okay, I just get to survive.
Well, that was an item or something that you got?
If I had used the bomb, I could have gotten an item.
You're the only one that fell through, right?
Yeah.
That's great. I imagine that.
Come on.
I imagine that it would have said something about if you have fragile items, they're destroyed.
Yeah, but now you're gonna. Now you gotta recover.
Yeah, I gotta do a recovery. We get 2 cards per health, right?
Yeah.
All right. Looks like 6s. 2 6s. Numeral 6.
I'm trying to remember what rule I'm following. 2 numeral 6s? That's gonna suck.
2 numeral 6s.
And one of
Did
them
I
is
pull
probably
the
a skull.
right card out?
1. Wait.
068?
6 8.
Like this, I don't think we've seen this before. This doesn't seem right. And 6s are way harder than we can actually pull up. No, I'm clearly getting a lot of this wrong right now. Okay, 068. Let's try this again. That looks much more familiar. We're gonna do.
We got pumpkins. Oh yeah, so we need 2 4s and a 3.
Those are 5s.
Is there 6 8?
See, the question is,
Sorry, yeah, 2 5s and a 3.
why is it letting us choose where the edge of peril one goes?
You just won't. We'll just put it over here.
Right. How come it's letting us choose?
Well, because sometimes you don't have a choice.
Yeah.
And I don't know, we might want to do it because it seems interesting, but we want to go that way.
Yeah. Does anybody need a hand card that wants to move us?
I do.
Do you still have? Okay.
Guess it's better than nothing.
Yeah, I'll do the exploration. If I recall, these both come to the same place
Yes.
and cost us the same no matter what.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. A person is lying on the ground. Will you call out or go on your way? If you'd rather go on your way, discard this.
I've been a good influence.
Said no one.
Yeah.
I need a
No one's
two.
ever said that
I
about
need a
me.
2. There we are.
For good reason.
You want to move again to get a
Yeah,
hand card?
probably.
Oh, we all
Just-
have to do it
just so
anyway.
I'm
Wait, we
useful.
all have to do it anyway. So I'll spin the 3. Because you got to spin 2 no matter what.
no matter what.
Cost you 2.
It's fair.
Costs everybody 2.
I deserve that.
Yeah, you did.
Well, that doesn't do anything.
Okay. Do the thing. There we go, Julie.
Yeah. I'm sure that'll be fine.
Wait, you get to put 2 in
Just
your hand,
one.
right?
No,
Oh,
Just one.
Just 1 in your hand. But it costs 2 to
You
move
don't
that.
have to-
A brown patch in the vegetation catches your eye. As you push aside the branches, you discover a large mantelet
Don't put that in your mouth.
bearing.
In your mouth.
Don't
It's
eat it.
already half. It's
I get to
already eaten half of
this.
it.
I can use this.
For eating? Oh,
No,
it's
to
a
repair
repair?
something.
Okay. A large mantelet bearing the arms of Kel, mounted on a metal platform. This is the thing I was looking for. This large wooden paddle with holes protected the crossbowman. This is remember, this is where it is. Attack to the crossbow from underground attacks. Fortunately, its wheels are too damaged to move. You'd rather go on your way, discard this.
It's a 5?
If we have,
It's a 5.
You're gonna
Where's
part
it?
it.
if we had the art,
It's
Where
a
was
2.
it? It's a 2?
It's a 2.
Okay.
Well, remember, it's a random 2. We haven't seen that since the first scenario.
so I need.
Here it is.
I need 6.
It's a chain 3 success 6.
Well, I could get if I get some fists.
I have no.
My reflex is gone though.
Wait, chain 3, chain 4.
Should I go for it? Because we're almost home.
I can fix this. Do you have stuff that'll help you fix it?
Well, I have this.
To get fists.
I could spend all the cards.
Well, I kind of
See what I
have
get.
a guaranteed success and an added chain. So for me, it would be a chain 4 success 5,
More doable.
which is more doable. And if I get
For me,
symbols,
I
I can get another star.
For me, I have to get fist to even.
So unless you're really confident in having a whole bunch of fists, that one might be.
I
I really don't know.
think I can fix it.
Some fists, but I've got a lot of fists already. Discarded.
How many? I need 5 successes, really, or 2 other flags. Let's just throw the last one in for good measure. Let's fix it.
Do it.
Hey, that's
Yeah.
mm,
There's your reflex.
immediately after this revealed. You may draw 1 additional card. I don't really have any more cards. This is going okay.
Do you want to do that one on that one?
What is that? 5 stars already?
Yeah.
That gets me 6 stars off of just my chain 4.
Nice.
Yep.
Got lucky though.
You have a barricade. You increase your defense by 2, and get
99.
yeah.
Yeah, so +2 Garrett, +2 defense, and then 99. Banish that.
I lost my second wind, but we're gonna be okay.
And then we just need a 128.
Let's spin before we get to the Citadel.
Our Hooperborns.
Yes.
Are you winning, OJ?
Yeah.
Is he playing video games over there?
Yeah.
Be bold.
Well, maybe you should do some moving and exploring.
Yeah, why don't you move
need a-
next?
Okay,
I
moving.
need you. Wait, what's this?
Could have used that earlier.
Let's spin the
It's going
hope.
crusty mode.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. Can you just play my turn for me?
It practically did.
Okay. We're going to do some building. Using materials from the ruins, the nearby Citadel. So we're going to spend 2 Hooperborns to build some stuff. What building? Are we in the middle of building a building already?
Probably. Sounds
There we
familiar.
are.
Can you keep it together?
Okay, we have those 2. Did we start building? Oh, we started building this guy.
A
Here's
random
one.
Really?
Immediately after this built, take all 345 cards. Oh, there's not that many. Why didn't it say take both 345 cards? Choose
Just pick
one. Write its title above.
Wait.
We can choose one. Do we want bombs during preparation phase? One player taking it to 350, which is a bomb, and choose to leave that bomb at the Citadel if available for 1 defense. But I think we like bombs.
Bombs are useful for
During the
fights.
preparation phase, if you're at the Citadel, one player takes a 286 card.
Which is.
Amulets? I don't know that we've had.
Look up a 2H. Just grab a 2H6. We can look.
I don't know that we've ever really
Amulets?
had an amulet before.
So,
I don't remember.
something magical, obviously.
So like an amulet of prescience. It gives you,
Oh.
it's an item, gives you defense or a guaranteed star. During
bad.
concept, roll a die. If 1 or 2, then it's depleted. Kind of like little magic help items. That's not so bad either.
Cute.
Do you have to leave the bomb, or you can leave it?
We can leave it to get a defense.
Okay.
Or we
So do we
carry
want
it with us.
do we want
I
items
like-
that like
I like
help
that
us,
op-
or bombs for fights?
I like that option. To be able to leave it or take it. That's more versatile than I think this one is.
I'm not sure we need any defense for this threat.
I don't think we
So
need
it'd be
defense.
whether we want bombs for fighting
So you
or
carry around a bomb.
amulets for utility.
Right.
Then I would say amulet because that provides stars. You know. So
That
Oh,
one
did.
looked like a guaranteed star.
We'll look at a couple more. I mean, it's not cheating if we look.
Oh.
It's not because we know it's these are just.
It's a gateway.
Items. These are items that.
There's a gateway cheat.
No.
Next thing you know, you're
No,
just looking
no.
through the whole deck trying to see
It's
what
just
everything's.
like-
There's only 3 amulets.
Oh.
Well, good to know.
Okay, one's a guaranteed star or a symbol. And
This is what
what's
we-
that? When you have to lose 1 or more life points, take a 13 card. Take 2 of them. If you reveal 2 Lady Luck cards, you prevent the loss. If you reveal 1 Lady Luck card and a Jinx card, you prevent half the damage. So it kind of protects you from damage.
You got there.
The pronunciation is really struggling.
I don't know anything about that. I
English.
pronounce everything perfectly.
It's not how you say that.
Uh-huh.
It's not how anybody says that.
I've never lied. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know. I don't think those are okay, but when would we get them?
Every
time?
preparation we would get
So
one,
that would be only
and
3.
and you keep it until it depletes because you rolled badly. So you always have that guaranteed star.
Of at least one of those 3.
Yeah, until you deplete the magic of the amulet, and then next threat you'll get another
I
one
guess-
back anyways. Next
I
scenario.
guess a star is all.
And there's probably only a handful of bombs.
Were freaking cool.
And so
though, but
The bombs are really good for fights.
if we're expecting big fights,
Well, I don't know. Maybe.
But campaigning,
What if there's
it
a
might be more trying to like
What if there's
negotiate.
a civil war over this? And like, we become influential, and so we're favored to be the heir,
Yeah.
or whatever this chosen leader is.
all 4 of us are going to be king. That's not going to be a problem.
But
That's never had a.
but
In
someone
the
else
history of
doesn't
their,
like it.
more than one heir to the throne has never been a problem. We've got to bomb everybody. I'm going to have to bomb you 3 to take the throne.
No, I don't. Not a civil war within us. A civil
Oh,
war
wait.
between the other.
I was having a different fantasy than what you.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know. I kind
This
of.
is a consistent, always help you. This is for if we have big fights, it will end them.
Okay.
I don't know.
What do you say, OJ?
Amulets.
Did you win?
And he has spoken.
But here's my reasoning.
Okay.
Okay.
He
Amulets
was listening.
seem more fancy, and you're probably more inclined to just talk in a fancy or strange accent. And if you speak in a weird accent, then you are the ruler of the Red Sea, which ends up is the prophecy of our dream.
Made sense to me.
Let's see.
Sold. Amulets it is.
Okay, what else are we gonna start
It
building?
is written.
It has been spoken. Or it is spoken? I
Yeah.
can't remember what it is. We did get the blacksmith, right? Yeah, we did smith.
We have the blacksmith, so we're gonna get the
Um,
gladius back.
Oh, check this out.
We could do.
The sanatorium gives you 5 extra life points
Oh, that could be good.
to share
That seems
every-
pretty good too.
every time.
And we've never done that, but it seems pretty useful.
Let's do
The
that.
There's a lot of good ones.
That's for all the sad people.
It's for all the sad
Like,
people.
we don't have any companions for the moment, right? We don't have any
Sad people need
pets
places to go to.
Yeah.
for the pin, right?
This is
Sanatorium
where
seems
I
like a good
plug,
thing to start.
Alchemy.
Whenever we do, it's a
a
certain
therapy
Destiny
online
page thing. When we do the advanced
sponsor.
skills, we
Yeah.
can do
Because they definitely sponsor
Yeah,
that.
It's not a joke.
Okay.
to choose from. So it's like
If you
it's
have
expanding our
problems,
choice. We
go
don't get to
online
keep
How
and
one.
many
look for
can
answers.
Mark, how many boxes?
One more.
Just one?
One more. Should we start on the sanatorium?
Well, we could do something easy right away.
Oh,
Get
an
one
influence.
Right away, or maybe
Start
place
working
of
more on the
wor-
influence thing.
or the
You're never
place of
alone.
worship.
You're always one click away from literally everyone connected to the internet.
That gives us a glimmer of hope
Oh,
at the
well,
start.
Oh, we already did gallows. What else gives us influence?
This.
Just
Can you
that?
So we
help
start
or
on
not?
that. Or we, I think sanatorium, another random thing, see what they are, or
What
more
about
influence.
this? And you check a. Oh, how often will we check that?
We've done one,
So if that doesn't happen that often, that might not be worth it.
depending on which route on the tree we take. Yeah.
What's that called again?
I don't know what that is.
Dove coat?
I don't know.
Like a tower, defensive tower? No.
I don't recognize that.
Are there a lot more
word.
building things to get?
On the route we're currently doing, this is the end. Next thing is a special thing, and we'll choose another route, which
Okay, well-
can be
well, hold on,
lots
let's
of
look at the-
buildings.
Okay, so there are still a lot of options for building things.
Yeah.
So it could possibly be good to sprint for more influence, since this is a
Right
very
now.
influence-based thing.
Yeah, yeah.
And just sprint for two
So-
more of those to get the influence
So,
building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then this one then.
Okay.
Dove coat.
Okay. And then, yeah, as soon as we can get another Hope Reborn, maybe we just do two real quick to get that thing.
Yeah.
And we just risk not having a Hope Reborn. We haven't had to rely on that thing for the last whole threat.
A dove coat. A structure built for the purposes of housing birds.
How's that influ? Is like, are we the
Messenger birds.
messenger pigeons?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know why, but the image of someone just grabbing a bird and throwing it at someone and not giving them
shelter.
influence went through my head.
A shelter with nests full of domesticated pigeons.
It just like flaps in their face.
Just throwing birds at.
I don't know why.
I am
that-
renowned.
Well, it's like it's the equivalent of their, tweet. Like I'm gonna tweet this out.
It's,
Send out
it's
these-
tweeting.
tweets.
Tweeting.
Tweet out these. Go forth, spread my karma. My-
You get more followers. Everybody you hit with a bird.
They just spread bird shit all over the town. Just like Twitter. How that's funny.
It's just like Twitter. Shitting all over the place.
All right. You want to move us, bud?
Was
Anybody
it?
who wants a hand card,
Did you guys see this? I think it was one of Donald Trump's tweets where he was like, "Israel, you churn those jets right around. Do not drop those bombs."
oh, really?
Like a fake tweet?
On the tweet, as if that was really how he communicates with Netanyahu or whatever his name is. Like he didn't call him on the phone
Right.
instead.
He tweeted at him.
You turn those.
Or else.
What the crap?
Hashtag Oval Office Thoughts.
I haven't done.
Hashtag. Just full of like ridiculous hashtags for no reason.
Yeah. Hashtag office.
Hashtag
space.
Taco Tuesday.
Yeah,
Hashtag.
and there's 30 of them because everybody's got to
Yeah.
have like 30,
Yeah.
half, like 2 dozen or so.
That the PR team is trying to keep them hip with.
It's all about the algorithms, man.
Gotta make sure
I
he
had
got
to-
seen. Gotta make sure it gets to the leaders somehow.
Yeah.
Because that's how you do that.
Because that's how you get world peace.
Yeah. You just tweet about it.
You tweet it like the president of random nations who are currently running a military operation. That's how that goes.
Yeah.
Instead
Naturally.
of like thoughts and prayers, it's like thoughts and tweets.
Thoughts and tweets are with you.
Tweets and prayers.
I'll tweet about it for you.
Mm-hmm. I'll tweet.
I'll tweet for you.
All right, will you move us?
I'll move us. I need a card.
Okay, great. This works for me. Pretty good.
We're all a bit off.
Thank
today,
God.
aren't we? Or is it just the Smiths that are
What?
they're kind of out of it today?
I'm. Some
Today
things are
was
not.
a really bad day. I completely forgot it was even Thursday and it was game night until I was already doing overtime because I had stuff to get done. And Emily goes, "Are you going to game night tonight?" Because I haven't even looked. I didn't pick up my phone at all. And I didn't.
You have replied to more messages this week than I've seen you do in months.
Because all hell is breaking
All
loose.
hell has broken loose in the last 2 weeks, and OJ is responding to things because it is all just landing.
It is. Everything is happening this week.
Like,
It's a shitstorm.
OJ
It's driving
replied
me
to this
crazy.
thread. Holy crap.
I've actually sent more texts in the last
You've
month than I have in I don't know how long.
You had
Like
your
a
own
year?
specialist
Yeah.
going on.
Then there's me. I haven't gotten any things about any land party.
You were excluded from the list.
X-nay. X-nay.
By the time it airs, it'll be over.
You've got to go through editing and post it.
I mean, although it is live, but I mean, who's
What
gonna
does that
tune in?
mean?
No
I
one
don't know.
tunes in
There are
anyway.
2 viewers.
What?
Well, one's you, obviously.
Emily.
One of them's Emily.
Hi,
I
Emily.
am.
Thanks for joining us. Give us a thumbs up if you can hear
Well,
us.
it's definitely muted.
Yeah, for sure.
She's not listening.
She's not actually.
She just
listening
turns
to
it off.
She's not.
Did
She's
you
not
give
even
it
in the
thumbs
room
up
with
yet?
where it's going.
I
She
don't know.
doesn't
We'll get
care.
notifications
It's like,
about
Yeah, this is connected to the
She's
YouTube
like,
chat right
yeah,
there.
I'll be a follower for you, kind of help you boost your signal a little bit. She's only being supportive. She
Yeah,
doesn't want to listen to this crap.
I know.
it. Right. Okay.
Notice nobody else's spouse.
Yeah, no one else's
Follows.
spouse is supportive.
No.
Mine's nowhere to be seen.
Where's Abby? Huh?
Yeah,
Is
where's
she out babysitting Brad?
Abby?
Abby,
with
you
Brad
mean?
somewhere.
Is that the real
That's his wife.
girl?
This is actually his wife.
One I married, Abigail.
Next wife.
Video game.
It's a video game.
Stardew Valley. Have you heard of Stardew
Stardew Valley. It's a
I thought-
Stardew Valley
I
wife.
thought it might have been The Sims or something.
It's, might as well.
Essentially.
No, it's
Same,
so
same.
funny.
So what was it? Similar.
My sim life.
But,
Same.
same.
Yeah.
Same.
He,
I got
he
it.
lives
I
vicariously
got
through
it.
The Sims.
That's the
Okay, I
closest
explore.
Video games are the closest I'll get to a relationship.
I should probably.
Hey, you picked up a rock.
I picked up a rock. Do it. I had good
That's
vibes.
the one I had before.
I've got vibes. Yeah, it was good. I felt it in my fingers. Yeah, I'm so out of it. I'm barely even here. I'm looking for any sort of.
And a lot of it really does need your attention.
It's annoying.
The threads going on actually need your attention, and so you have to pay attention. Because your input is like
Well,
what
here's
is
the thing.
determining days things happen and
Well, here's the thing. I've been reading the text. This is the same pace at which I read my texts. He's just laying everything
She's just
out.
laying down all the terrain cards. Get a number 1 out. Get a numeral 1 out.
But
I probably
I
just need to go
usually
home and
only
go to
check
bed.
my texts, even if there's hundreds of them,
Okay,
maybe
not this. You
once
want
an hour at
You want one of
the
these?
That one's
quickest.
I
fine.
remember where it's from.
I need. Oh my gosh. Okay. Here we
what
go.
is this one I got out?
Yeah. I gotcha.
Oh my gosh.
And so that
what is
one
wrong?
with the trip, I had to
Everything's
respond and
fine.
say like
Everything's
3
fine.
different things. Here's my email address. No, Emily's not coming. Don't wear cotton when you're on the river.
Yeah.
Can we pause this conversation for like the nighttime? See, here's the thing: is I'm awake at night. I will text like a madman after like 8 or 9. Like that's texting time. But then you got
That's
people that are
texting
like
time.
people who are asleep.
Yeah, I sleep during the night hours.
Came at 8 o'clock. I'm out.
I sleep during the night hours.
Okay, so I found
You found it.
the reference.
I'm not gonna know what it is.
Have you seen the interview with James Franco and
Oh yes. I
Seth Rogen?
That's such a. That's
And there's a
great one.
meme floating around.
Oh, didn't that movie get canceled and never really
Oh.
was released or something?
Yeah.
but got fake released, and there's actually you can get it somewhere
But
to
I
watch
think
it.
this is referencing
Well, it actually upset.
very many.
A
Southeast
lot of
Asian-
people.
A lot of Asians.
No, like North
Half-
Korean
half
guy.
the
It was
world.
about it was about
Yeah, it was North Korean.
That's
but-
what it
but-
was.
The North Korean
but
dictator.
but what's I forget his name, the dictator's
Kim
name.
Jong Un or
Yeah, Kim Jong Un. It actually
No.
like legitimately upset him for a while, and they were actually put on a
a death watch.
yeah.
Like
They were like legitimately
Like a-
threatened for like a
like
while,
a North Korean most wanted terrorist list or something.
and there was like
Probably.
there's like legitimate concerns about
Their safety.
their safety and stuff like that, and they almost didn't release it, but then they just released it anyways, and then I think it was a rumor that he actually ended up finding it kind of funny or something like that, or like someone related to him,
I mean,
close to him did.
It's hilarious.
I don't know whether that was true or
You
not
guys
though.
remember it. It's hilarious.
It's pretty funny.
It is
I don't see
crude,
it.
you know.
It's very
but-
crude humor, but it's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Need to hide this quick.
Same, but different, but still same. And he speaks in an
a
accent.
screwed up accent.
But I think that's also referencing an actual Southeast Asian phrase. Because there is a movie, and so although I've never seen the movie, I just know that.
Mm-hmm.
Same.
Do you want to move us?
Yeah, I move.
We're getting there. Anybody need a rest?
No.
No,
Go
I
there.
feel good.
Okay, I'll do this.
I already have the card ready. I'm super prepared.
Okay. The ground is pitted with rocks and holes that make your progress both painful and dangerous. So we get navigation or look around.
Okay.
Take a 13 card to try your luck.
I'm not lucky anymore.
What?
I don't think we want to do this because if
Okay.
we have anything fragile,
I'm fragile.
Wait, no.
but you're not involved, right?
I don't know what you guys are doing. I'm clinging to the singing road,
So we have to
singing
do this,
lane,
though, right?
being as safe as possible and doing nothing.
Do we have to do one of these? It looks like we have to
'Cause
do.
it's in the way,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Okay.
So we either try our luck or we are careful where we go.
What happens if
Wait.
we fail to try the
Is
luck?
this right? You're like one or the other, right?
Well, we don't want to break the fragile thing.
But he's not involved, so it shouldn't matter.
Discard a card with your. If you're jinxed, you stumble and painfully fall. It really is just. It can just be one person, and one
Yeah.
person involved. Okay.
But what's a 150? Because if we
It's random.
like an item,
I think so.
No, it's the. It will give you. You roll, and it's like you might get focused. Who has a blessing? That's where this came from.
in shape,
Yeah.
153.
Yeah.
So
So it's like
one of those.
depending on your roll, it's one.
It's
It's
a blessing.
one of those three, and then there's three other options I didn't read.
Well,
Depending on what you roll.
Which we're gonna lose here anyways, because you lose temporary cards after we go back. So it's not necessarily worth risking it
So
for a
what's-
blessing if
yeah.
that's harder.
oh yeah. So we have to do this. So I might as well just try my luck. 'Cause the worst that can happen is like I'm injured.
Yeah. Oh, we don't want to be.
Which isn't great.
That'll make you
but-
injured.
I don't know what's a 3.
Oh, I don't know. It could be injured.
Well, I'll just do this then.
Which one?
Chain 2,
Okay.
success 3. Three, maybe another one. I mean, the worst case scenario is I lose some cards, but I don't
Well, that's
care.
what
One,
your in shape will help protect you from, anyways.
there. There's 2. There's close, but not enough. Chain 2, right?
Yeah.
There we
That's
go.
what you need.
Nailed it.
Perfect.
Bing, bada boom.
I am
150.
Okay, the 150 is like
Yeah.
roll the dice. No, it's straight up focused.
straight up. You're focused.
I don't know where the one that you roll with is.
So you lied to us.
I swear it's.
I remember it being somewhere around. I
It
can't.
must be the 100 card.
What if you get all 4
It's
blessings?
the 100 where you roll.
Then that would be the reverse of what your goal is.
Your goal is to get all the negative things.
What are all the blessings? Focus, shape.
Lucky,
And unleashed.
unleashed. It might just be those 4.
All right.
Yeah, I got 90 out for you.
Can you get out the Roman numerals?
No.
It's part of your job. Good job. Wait, what are we in the dire straits? Is this bad for us? Do we need to be doing
No, 'cause
skulls?
we're getting
No.
closer.
90 is a low enough number.
Okay.
Who wants to move?
Does anybody need a
I
hand
move.
card?
Okay.
Okay.
I'm participating.
Yeah. I'm the He-Man.
Explore that one, OJ.
Look at this. Let me show you what I got.
Participate.
What's over there?
It is a.
Down that road, what's there?
Oh my
My
gosh.
favorite is the day that we were playing and it just shows up with like a full sketch pad, an iPad, and like a game he was playing on his phone all at the same time, to where you're like drawing on the iPad, drawing on your sketch pad, and playing the game, and you just didn't do anything the whole scenario. It was just like every once in a while I would tell you, hey, draw some cards, and you'd flip the cards over and tell me, and then I would make Krusty do it.
Yeah,
And it would
Krusty just
and it
did
just-
murders after
and
room.
you just continue drawing, and every once in a while I'd ask you what your card did, if it did anything special. Like, no, 3 attacks, and so I just
No.
did it for Krusty for like an entire scenario while you were
Yeah.
Drawing.
like stuck in like a drawing something phase.
I was.
It was so
But we have
funny.
great art of Krusty now.
Oh, that's true. That did lead to great Krusty art. But it was so funny.
Muskrats.
Krusty was so good.
It's freaking muskrat attacks.
Okay.
Oh, this is a real thing.
I can technically make the fight go away, but that gets rid of my caltrops.
Okay.
Unless we feel like we can easily fight it.
Doesn't look that hard.
It might be more worth for me to save this for a harder fight.
Yeah, that's not that hard of a
Let
fight.
me
That first step,
let me do the
a
first
little
one,
bit, but
since I can at least
Oh.
prevent
yeah,
some damage.
yeah.
Possibly.
But the
Oh,
other
never
one's
mind.
like,
I couldn't do it with this one because it's not like
It doesn't
mandatory.
really matter, but
oh yeah,
because we're it's close enough.
Yeah, go for
because
it.
it's just like a 5 success 2 is easy.
Oh, okay. So, but when we take the following action, we need to try our luck.
What?
See how many mouse rats we have. If luck is on your side, there are fewer mouse rats than you feared. Place the die on the second row.
Oh,
So we got a chance.
So you're saying there's a chance?
who's doing it?
Okay.
OJ explored. Make him be
Yeah.
lucky.
Lady Luck is on your side.
All right, there's fewer of them.
So we got
This is
two.
easy.
And we could take a 49 card.
Oh, we got 2. All right. So 5.
You're very special.
That's what everyone tells me.
Yeah.
Your
You
mom
are
tells me
very-
a lot.
So that changes
You
things.
take care of that, Brad.
Next-
He's very special.
Next one is
She slips you a couple
we just gotta
hundreds.
get
Just a couple
2
hundreds.
successes.
You're still engaging with him every week, right?
But you need to spend at least 5 cards.
God, that wouldn't surprise me in the least.
I agree.
Okay. So
Sorry, what?
Sorry.
there's no chain, but you need at least 5.
Okay.
You just have to do
Can
5
anybody
cards.
reduce it though?
Oh, I used
You
to have
can.
a card that did that.
Oh yeah, you can't. I can't.
You
I'm
can
in
make
shape.
it cost however many cards you want.
So. No,
You can run circles
4.
around them
It's up
muskrats.
to 4.
Well, you still need to draw a card.
Well, you have to get 2 successes.
So
You can make it so you only have to draw 3 or whatever.
here we go.
Oh, and the dagger's a
I need
guaranteed
that,
success.
So. Well, I need a penguin bridge. I don't think.
So you can draw like a couple cards or something, because you only need 2 successes. Well, and your dagger is one of them. right?
Just
Oh no,
for
because you have to draw a
penguins.
penguin.
So just
It's a penguin,
in
yeah.
case.
The dagger doesn't help all that much, does it?
I need-
It honestly might be better after the scenario for him to take the gladius and him to take the dagger.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I need.
Maybe that's not as helpful.
I need
Wait,
some
maybe
cards.
I can kill it better. Oh, but it costs 5 cards. I can just recover.
That's what I'm doing. Recovering.
You could do the next one after that.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay, you gonna do it? Or shall I do it?
Whichever, because your your
Okay.
items don't help all that much, but
do
it
it.
doesn't really.
1, 2,
I j-
3, 4,
I may have made a mistake.
5.
Do the next one and leave a life point for yourself.
I have 2 health,
Okay.
so leave myself 1 life point, right?
Yeah.
I just need.
That'd be really funny to just die like a single tile away
Just
from your
one
head.
tile from the
Just one.
Citadel.
Nice.
Some freak thing. Everybody lose 1 hit point.
There you go. I got enough.
There you go.
Yeah.
You can return one of those to your hand.
Plus, I got my penguin. I got 2 penguins. Check it out. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Wow.
And I say they're going extinct.
Yeah. Suck it, penguins.
Oh, it's like that.
That's the response to that.
Suck it, penguins.
I gotta roll a die.
Get
OJ
melted.
2025.
Oh, because the dagger?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Did I get a success out of there
Yeah.
somewhere? Off my chain 4?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of. Good enough. Okay.
That's the end of
I
that.
lose 1 health and what? And discard this. Okay. So I'm down to 1 health.
Oh, I ended up not even using that.
Yeah.
I tried.
94.
Straight up, now tell me. Straight up, now tell me. That song will be in my head forever.
You want to move us again?
I can move us.
Good job.
Yes.
Somebody should explore that one.
What is this? Look at that fog.
I'm feeling a little weak at the moment.
A young man is sitting in front of a pile of kindling, and he's not managed to light. I'm going back to my people in Kel. Life in the wild is not for me. I don't know anything about mushrooms. I'm too clumsy to hunt, and the other day a shrub nearly stole my shoes. Do you have anything to eat by chance? I have something I could trade. Is this me?
Is that
Like,
you?
it's
I
Brandon.
think we found me.
We found Brandon.
Sounds a lot like me in the first scenario. Almost like word for word. If you'd rather go on your way, discard this. Otherwise, we can steal his stuff, or
Yeah,
we
go back to
can
Kel.
give a provision for influence.
We probably don't have any
I
provisions.
don't have any provision.
Do we want to try to?
Steal his stuff.
Oh, it's actually really easy to steal his stuff.
Oh, that's so sad.
But what if you lose influence if you steal his
Just-
stuff?
No.
That's
can we skip
actually
it?
Is there a read this if you steal his things?
no. You take 2 149s and a 131 if you take it. If you steal his stuff.
Oh,
Is
that's
that-
so
Do we have
sad.
to?
No, we could just go on our way and discard this.
Okay.
Should we just not risk it?
I don't want to steal from people.
Well, some people,
I'm gonna be the ruler one day.
but not that guy.
This
I
guy,
mean, if you saw me, you'd probably steal from me.
He's a kindred spirit.
after I
don't know
kick
if
you a
you're my
little bit.
Loyal subject.
Oh. Am I a loyal subject?
You're a subject.
A royal.
Yeah, we
pig
won't
war.
risk it.
Oh, it's royal subject, not loyal.
Here, I'll move us.
Yeah,
Because not everyone's loyal, but
that's right.
Am I royal?
You're a
Well,
royal
once we
subject.
become
Oh, okay.
ruler of the land, right? The Red Sea. then-
Yeah.
I didn't vote for
Ruler of the Red Sea.
You don't vote for a king.
you. I'm being repressed.
All some good filth over here. I didn't know your name was Dennis.
Who are you?
Didn't bother to find out, did you?
Well, you are.
Okay.
Something
This
funny
is,
about
this is us entering the Citadel. We ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Each unconscious character gains 1 life point and regains consciousness. Discard all of the cards on the board, including your terrain card. Open the threat booklet where the bookmark is and read the epilogue to end the scenario.
Oh, the scenario was so fun. I'm gonna miss it.
This one?
Oh.
They didn't tell us to actually do the discard pile.
Oh,
yet.
no, it said discard everything.
But we're just organizing it while you can.
You're about to tell us to return
Go
them.
ahead and read it.
Yeah.
While you do that.
Yeah,
Yeah. We're reading the epilogue because it didn't yet tell us to do what we're doing now.
but we can.
And we're good
organize
rule
it.
I
followers.
thought it said it did.
I just said to put everything in the discard.
Epilogue. Read the conclusion on page 12. Conclusion. No sooner do you return to the Citadel than Eileen, your line,
Oh, come on, Eileen.
Oh, come
comes
on,
to
Eileen.
find you. How was the mysterious meeting?
Is that one we don't know the lyrics to? I'm down on my knees.
Begging you, please.
Come on, Eileen Telluride. I don't know what those words are right
Whatever
there.
that is.
Okay, shall I continue?
I think so. Please.
There were some curious things said there that I'll have to clear up. You say, hoping it's not obvious that you're avoiding the question. You return to your quarters where you collapsed onto your bed. 2 weeks have passed since your trip to Kel, when Sable the Link brings you a letter whose seal you recognize. I hope your return to the Citadel went well, and that my letter finds you in perfect health. I've been able to trace 2 of the 3 descendants of the members of the All Virtue. I hope it will not be long before we relocate the 3rd. One of the descendants we are to invite to the ceremony lives in Bramblewood, formerly known as Calmwood. I don't know his name, but his family crest depicts an ironwood tree with branches bathed in light. As for the other one, would you believe that he is a former apprentice of Nineveh? I only know this.
Say what?
I only know that his name is Jorogred.
Oh, yeah, it's Rogrid.
And I have no idea
Spell
where
that.
Jorogred.
Got it. Those were all letters.
Joro.
So 2 letters. Joro
No, they're 2 names.
The symbol
It's one
Joro.
name.
and the
Gred. G-R.
and the kanji for Gred. I believe that's very similar to the katana with a. Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah.
And an ironwood tree bathed in light. Got it.
A
I'm taking copious
branches,
notes.
Yeah. An ironwood tree with branches bathed in light. Yeah.
Got it. That's where Joro
I
Gred.
have no idea where he is. However, the chain has told me that another Necrodruid's apprentice, based at Fort Cutthroat, is at the Citadel at the same time. Perhaps he will know where to find Jorogred. While I continue my research, I would appreciate if you would join us in our efforts by going to find any of these descendants to tell them about our project.
Ninja Citadel. Are we not Ninja Citadel?
No, that's the one where we got your Crown of Doom, isn't
That's
it?
the one in the north, the Crown of Doom. That's
Yeah.
Ninja.
Yeah.
That's Dechem.
That's Datahem's.
Oh yeah.
Wait, no, it's Datahem's drums. No, the drums are desolate.
That's the Collapse Citadel.
That's Desolation.
Which I'm pretty sure was his thing.
Datahem.
The other Defer.
Are we not Ninja Citadel? Who was our Necro Druid?
I don't know what our Necro
Is it not
was.
Ninja?
We're like the gardeners or something like that.
Well, yeah, but there was a Necro Druid whose Citadel this is,
Okay.
who died.
Was there a
Isn't it
Necro
Ninja?
Get
None of this story makes any sense. I'm just gonna say it out loud.
Yeah, I had screwed up perfectly just enough times.
You're so consistent. Like, it's scary how consistent you were with saying that. You're so consistent. In the way you said that.
Okay, here. Each
Got him.
citadel is controlled by a powerful necro druid, the most famous of which are Nindazir, Darkhans, Sasanahaum, and Biberanet.
Fort Cutthroat is south.
What about
Past the Kelsey.
what about Giga Moth?
Gerogred?
Giga Dread.
Oh, Gaga.
Gagagudred.
Giga Moth.
Yeah,
No, the Mongolian
Titan.
horde guy
Gigatron.
that we killed.
Yeah, wasn't he one of these guys?
We didn't kill him. We killed a guy who was pretending to be him.
Yeah. Gigamoth.
Giga Moth.
Gattle Rock?
Gaggle. Gaggle
No.
Rock. That's who we just
Gattle
met.
Rock is the city-state.
No.
Mm.
It was a necro druid
Oh, the druid
named
Galahad.
Gagatilla.
Galahel of the Burning Bramble.
Gigatilla.
Gigatilla.
Huh, I don't know.
But it's saying one of the people we're trying to find is part of the Necro Druid?
Yeah, Nindazir's.
He was like an apprentice of Ninadazir's.
Okay.
Yeah, so it says another necro druid's apprentice based at Fort Cutthroat
Fort Cutthroat is south.
was at the Citadel at the same time.
It's just so consistent with the way you say that.
Ninadazir?
Yeah.
Nindazir.
No, but I was.
Alright.
You're saying it so often.
So you inform Gellert in writing that you will do what is necessary and seal the letter before giving it to Citadel.
Oh, we have to say which one we're gonna do?
Uh-uh.
Oh.
Alright, state of play. Make an impression. If your influence is 10 or higher,
Oh, hell yeah.
what is it? 12?
14, I think?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
We're way up
kicked
there.
butt. 14.
Nice. Well, too bad we only take 2, but I feel like we should get 3 because if you're from 4 to 5 to 9, you can't take 1 card. 99, by the way.
Okay, we
I feel like
we
if-
get 2 99s?
Yeah. While you're away, you talk to several members of the community to inquire about what happened during your absence. 6. Roll a die.
You put so much effort into it, and then you can't even land on the table. This table's huge.
It's a 5.
How did you
Oh,
miss?
good.
I was trying to land it just on the edge and then it rolled
Please
back.
don't be one is all. So a 5.
Do you like how much effort I put in
You
my
put
dice?
so much effort into dice rolls, and then you missed this table.
It's my new favorite thing because they're such small dice too.
Oh, that's good timing. I wanted to talk to you, says
Like
Brett.
they weigh 15 pounds or something.
Stop interrupting him, Wes.
That's good timing. I wanted to talk to you, says Bregor, holding out a hand covered with whitish dust. If your knowledge is 10 or higher,
Yep.
No.
Oh, not,
We're not
you said
smart.
knowledge.
Bregor informs you that he has found a solution. Okay, I can
We
just
don't
skip
know that much.
That's it. Nothing.
So he doesn't tell us anything because we're not smart?
You guys wouldn't get it.
What?
Idiots.
Yeah, it's either got to be 10 or higher or 15 higher to get anything out of that. So,
Okay.
great.
Well, fine.
That happens.
You just gotta trust him.
Ready
that
to sit off
he's
again.
good.
Each player discards all their hand cards. You have finished the snare. Return to the fold. Return your hand cards.
Return your hand cards.
If you want to begin the next scenario immediately,
Yep.
return all the cards in the past.
On it.
So here we get to choose. the descendant from Baron Bramblewood or Jorogred the descendant?
Hold on, I think we uncovered the Bramblewood at one point. Yeah, okay, so, and the other guy is in Fort Cutthroat, right?
Yes. There's so many. There's
Yeah,
3.
Jorogred is at Cutthroat,
Cutthroat, Bramblewood.
and the other guy is.
Okay, so Bramblewood
Is there only 2? Oh, he did say he only uncovered 2 of them, didn't he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the Bramblewood is far to the east. Like, past the bridge and all that stuff.
Past like the bridge, quarry.
Yeah, past the bridge, quarry, very, very far east. Fort Cutthroat, I don't even know if we can get to. It's below Kell, past like the ocean Kell is in. Like, I don't even know how
we have to go.
Like, I don't know if our
east
ground
and
shipper is
around?
high enough to get down there.
Plus we have our whatever.
We've got a teleporter.
Scary card.
Yeah. So, like, I don't know if we can get to Fort Cutthroat unless there's, like, some way, unless that boat guy that takes us to Kell can also take us to Fort Cutthroat. Because it's technically alongside the Great Sea as well.
Remember the stilts guys? Stilts in the maze with the stilts?
Yeah.
Where there was some route way over here farther east past Kill that went down there.
Is that what it was?
I think so.
That could be it.
But it's farther east. It's not this side of Kel.
It's
We've
on
got to
the-
go
it's-
out
it's on the
around
far
like
side.
all of that water or something like that. So it's almost like go this far anyways, and then
Which we'd have to go down and around to get to Fort Cutthroat.
So
Or that boat guy gives us the option to also go to Fort Cutthroat because it's technically like right there. Or we go to the one that we were pretty sure we can get. I think we could get past like the fort and all the like the rivers to get to the Bramblewood.
for ground.
I mean, I guess we should assume that there is a way to get to it if it's allowing us to do it at this point. Ground shipper wise, right?
Yeah,
What ground shipper level are we at? 3?
3 right now, which
so
is
we,
not.
we definitely couldn't go just straight south because past that cemetery it gets like ground shipper level like 7 or something.
Yeah,
Like that.
yeah.
So I think you're right. We'd have to go past Kell down around. But I think it'd probably be worth talking to that boat guy to see if he'd just take us directly there. I don't know. Which one would you guys want to try to do?
Yeah.
Agreed.
Thanks.
Maybe we start with that one to the east. I think we've got the best shot of
The Bramblewood.
of getting to there reliably.
Yeah, that's the one that is the most straightforward of getting to,
Same.
as far as I can tell.
Same, but same.
I think. Like, I don't know if it's just. I don't know if once we get over here we have to go up, like north and then back down. I don't know. It might still be a little bit tricky, but we know where it is. Okay, so we'll do the Bramblewood one.
Tricky dicky doo. Yeah, I like Bramblewood. And that's all I have to say about that.
Thank you.
Yep.
What kind of game are you playing?
It's a matching numbers game. There are numbers, and you match the ones that are the same.
Like Sudoku?
Kind of, except for it's harder because they didn't bother to
Is it the 1024?
make sure there's always options. There's not like an algorithm that helps to make the game, to make it so you don't lock yourself, like soft lock yourself.
So it's
just
like a random solitaire duel, or
kind of
shuffle.
a number matching.
Number matching.
and it gives you a whole bunch of random numbers. You got to try to hope that ones that are next to each other are the same number or add up to 10.
Have you guys ever played the Sudokus where they add like the crazy side rules
It was an app or web.
for the challenges and
Just
stuff like that?
No.
That gets like crazy.
Number matching?
I think so,
Is
yeah.
that it? Is that what it looks
To where they like some groups release like a daily puzzle
That's sus.
where
That's
you have like
sus
a whole
looking.
bunch of side rules on top, so to where it like literally gives you 2 different numbers for the whole Sudoku.
What was like that?
But because of these like side
Number
rules that you have to
match.
keep in mind,
It's just
you're able to
number,
actually figure it out.
whatever the rest of the name of
It's
the app is,
crazy.
I don't know.
That's too
'Cause
much.
it gets
It's crazy.
truncated to number, but it's something like
Somebody-
number match.
Number match.
Can now be intuitive.
What?
Oh, Intuitive was good. You had that for a long time, didn't you?
Intuitive.
This is the one where whenever you're doing an action, you can check your top card
Oh,
to see if it's gonna help you.
right.
That's not what intuitive does.
Oh,
He seemed to know what was happening before us.
He had some kind of intuition on that.
I'm gonna hold out for the having more cards in my hand for the healing stuff that
Yeah.
and combo stuff I do.
wait,
Yeah.
we can just
So I'm
have
gonna let
this right
someone
now?
else take this.
Yeah,
Someone
I
gets
spent
this.
I spent some Hoper boards. So
Is
somebody
it gonna make us return these here in a second?
it's
No,
probably
this is
gonna
a
make him
permanent
return
one.
this. This was
Yeah,
this one's
classic.
permanent.
We were-
You are now leveled up and you always have this ability.
You can always check your top card.
It's what I had last threat. Where like
Do you
every
want it?
action I did, I checked my top card before I decided how many I was gonna draw.
Wow, that's like super cheating.
It is I was and then he had an extra hand card,
Hey, I'm into this.
which I don't remember where it is. I'm not even sure we're headed towards the extra hand card one.
It's fine, but if we get it, then it's really useful for me to have.
Found it.
That's it. Number match. Numbers game.
It's not.
Get.
Yes.
Oh dear.
Install.
Numbers match. Numbers game. I love it. I love
Number
that they.
matching match game.
It's like those like stupid like
Addictive number
Candy
puzzle.
Crush kind of games, but you know that they have like an algorithm behind it to make sure there's always possibilities. It's like it feels like they didn't do that, which makes it hard.
When there's not always success.
Yeah. So you actually have to be like, okay, I can't
You have to think about it a little bit.
do the wrong moves, or I will just lock myself and I can't
Yeah.
beat it.
I like that though.
Yeah.
All right, what did we decide?
We're
Bramblewood.
gonna go to the Bramblewood.
Awesome. This is what it looks like. Something to do. That must be.
That doesn't look
Statue.
like an ironwood tree at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you
It's
ever
not-
seen one before?
No.
Sounds like you don't actually.
Do you have a
know
weird
anything.
accent?
No. I don't know yet. Each player returns
No, it's not.
all temporary cards.
It's not light on the trees of that
Turn.
ironwood.
Unblock all your hand cards. Shuffle all your cards back into the action deck.
I can do this.
Shuffle. Didn't shuffle.
I'm not sure that changes much.
Not a whole lot.
I'm not sure shuffling this is really all that important because it's not like we're putting together sets or something when we put them in
Mine
the discard
kind of
pile.
is. Mine actually does kind
You
of
have
make a
some
difference
combo things.
for like my combo stuff and the
Yeah.
healing. So
You name your card counter.
yeah,
Do you think it's really annoying to play card games with magicians? Because like you never
Like
know.
if they're
like,
really good.
You just never know if they're gonna cheat you.
Yeah, because they can just pull whatever card they want out of anywhere, and you have no
Or
idea.
they could just do this.
I bet that's super annoying. I'm glad I don't know any magicians.
that you know of.
Block. I'll okay.
We went to that.
Is that where that crow sounds coming from? Your dove?
Yeah.
You have a dove always hidden just in case?
Yeah.
Well, we did
Doves.
build a dove court.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a dove court now. Dove coat?
Dove coat.
Yeah, we have pigeons. We tweet at people.
That's just an amazing sentence that I really love.
pigeons.
Pigeons that we tweet at people. I just imagine aggressively running out and throwing them at people.
I'm gonna tag you. I'm gonna tag you in this tweet.
God.
Alright.
Poor pigeons.
You have chosen to find the descendant living in Bramblewood. You do not even know their name, but according to Gellert, their family crest depicts an ironwood tree with branches bathed in light. You can only hope that this information is enough to locate them. The night before you leave, you have a strange dream. Several people are dancing at the foot of 4 gigantic statues, 3 of which end up collapsing without the dancers appearing surprised or frightened. Only the statue of a woman remains standing.
That's me.
In the early morning, Walton comes running to you as you are about to leave the camp.
I woman. I woman.
Wait,
And
wait.
a statue.
Take this new version of the ground shiver. It is more
Oh,
sensitive
good.
and will save you days of searching for a safe path.
Good.
What?
Got a new ground shiver.
Okay.
What level is it now?
Don't act.
What level is it?
We don't know yet.
Oh.
Primary,
I got the pencil out and everything.
Find the descendant in Bramblewood. You must travel to Bramblewood, a city-state formerly known as Collinwood. Once there, you must find the descendant of the member of the All Virtue and convince them to participate in the election of the new Supreme Master. Your secondary goal is to gain influence. The Citadel is home to a growing but still little-known community in the collapsing lands. Regardless of whether or not you aspire to be elected as the head of the All Virtue, it would be wise to develop your influence.
We've been working hard at that.
Preparation.
Okay. H.
We'll do that later. Ground Shiver is level 5.
Okay.
Set all life points back to 0. Then each character
Done.
receives 19.
Ooh, that's a lot.
That's scary.
0,
That's not good.
0. 19. Do
Wait,
all the
we
way
want.
through?
Wait. It's in between scenarios. Do we want to go on a walkabout?
Oh yeah.
I took your dagger.
How did we determine life points when we do that?
I don't remember.
We had said just like 10
We
or something
said some
like that.
number,
Just
like 10,
base.
and we go doing whatever we feel like.
Do we have anything that we want to
Yes.
try to do?
The tent. The circus
tent.
tent.
Oh, we could go try to do the tent.
Yeah.
And
You could. Right. You could.
I can't read what I wrote. When fruit is seen, take a 486.
You want us to go find
What kind of
fruit?
fruit? Is it like this?
Cake.
Some sort of
Tainted fruits?
carnivorous something.
Instinct. Carnivorous instinct.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we already started that. Yeah.
We want to find fruits, but we want to take the mirror to the magic tent.
I think we just passed this. Shit. Just a couple of terrain.
Is it if they're on terrain cards or
Yeah. I haven't been paying attention to that.
Oh, permanent event.
on permanent events? Okay, we may not have seen
So
that.
I saw it on a terrain card, not a permanent.
Okay. We need to keep that in mind, and we want to go to the magic tent
Right.
with the mirror.
So we should have. I wonder. Did we?
So the question is, do we want to make it a separate thing where we have to go all the way out and all the way back?
Yes.
Or do we want to just like give ourselves a few extra hit points so that we can safely go up and then come back to where we were and continue on where we're going since we're going that way?
Where is the tent is that way anyways? Oh.
Well then.
And it's kind of the only thing we are interested in right now, anyhow.
Yeah.
Okay.
That we know.
You know
where
what I
it
mean?
is. Yeah. And would it really cost us extra life points to go? It's just barely north, isn't it? As we go east, it's over by the
It's a
brain people.
little ways.
Well, we're the
north.
brain people this time, but you know the name of our group. Our community is called the Brain People.
That's right.
But we can go save the Brain People again. Oh, they were mostly useless.
Not
So
much.
question.
So we could just try to find the tent on the way there.
Question. Then
We have 19.
Okay.
should we not have done the introduction? Because if
Probably not, but it only has reset things.
Well, I got rid of all my temporaries.
You'd have to do that
So
anyways.
we would do that anyway.
Did we decide that
Oh.
we reset before our excursions?
I think we decided it was going to be like a normal
scenario.
thing where
Everything
we've
resets.
done it every single time.
Alright.
That's what I think we decided.
Just really excited about
The tent is on the way, basically.
It's just whether is there like a place out that way that would like help us get barter items? Is there any other reason to go out that way besides
I don't think so.
the tent?
I don't think so. So maybe we just add it on to this scenario of something we go and do.
Like give ourselves an extra like 5 hit points or something to do a little side quest up north after we get over there.
Yeah. Do you think it would even? It may not even cost us that.
Well, it might cost us to do something in the tent.
Yeah.
Who knows what's actually going to happen? We could suddenly be in the labyrinth. For all we know. But I don't know. Unless you guys want to make it like its full separate thing, like we were originally planning. I'm fine with that still.
The only other thing out in the wilds that we know is there that would worth be doing an excursion to is the other Citadel to go get the crown.
Yeah.
It costs a bit to get in there and
We
do
could
that.
go try to do that.
That's the only other
Or
thing.
we could go find
that-
your people.
Or find your people.
They aren't out there.
They're all, they have
His
to be.
sister?
No. This got to be somewhere completely different than where we've been
We gotta keep them
already.
up.
It's just gotta.
We could go up to the tent and then cross back to the collapsed citadel and get that crown.
Give
And
ourselves
and
an
the
ex-
climbing crazy
Like a
lady.
whole loop.
The crazy climbing
I mean,
lady.
crazy
Is that
lady
a
in the
loop?
crown. Not really.
Not really loop. We'd have to kind of come back, huh?
We'd come out this way, go up, get the tent, and then we could kind of cross in between the mountain next to the lake and go straight across. And then we'd have to come back around
Then
and
back
down.
to the bridge and back. Maybe it's a few extra. That's so 5 extra hit points, and we make that all one big thing.
On the way to Bramblewood.
Yeah, we go to Bramblewood first.
Okay.
And just like on the way back, go up to the tent and try to go over to the.
Yeah. Will we remember? Maybe we go to the tent first.
We gotta go to the tent first. I don't
We go
want
to
to
the
risk
tent
losing
first.
this mirror.
We go to the tent first.
Yeah, I think we go to the tent first, and then if
We carry him delicately down the singing lane to get that mirror to the tent.
Okay, so
Don't be too delicate. I'm ticklish.
Don't be too delicate.
Yeah,
let's finish the
ticklish.
We
preparation.
bound him like a hog
Yes.
It's decided
on a
that-
pole.
Okay, don't turn me on.
Okay. We.
I don't want to play this game anymore. Pineapple.
Well, that's not a good safe word.
The right way.
That's not a safe word. That's not what we agreed to.
Oh, it's happened.
You're gonna find yourself at a special club.
It's time to be done. Let's just finish the preparation and then
Okay, what's left of the preparation?
we'll
You're so sick and tired of us.
I can't focus.
here's a fun question.
Okay, we're at 19. Give
we
everybody
go-
extra 5 hit points.
Do we have to go forward or should we go? Can we go backwards?
To 24.
On the yeah.
So we have to go all the way back to 0 first if we're gonna
Go
change
to-
your health.
Right.
Set your number to 0.
But then do
And
we
then
go,
go to 24.
Do we do ascending order?
You
Can we go 1 through?
Do
Can
you-
we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dot dot dot.
dealer's choice.
23, 24, 20, whatever.
24. Go to 24.
0.
Go to 0.
Okay.
And then go to 24. What's next?
Okay. 2 cards to start your hand. Oh, reflex? No,
Yeah.
that doesn't happen.
That was one I wanted to get rid of. All right.
Okay, flight. Let's see here. Unblock any companions. We don't have any. Return Hope Reborn. Look up side quests and cards on the world map.
We did that.
You did that already.
Yep.
Yeah.
Effects of built buildings.
Because we don't have
Yep.
any turned over right now.
Oh, we still have some effects of some of the
Oh, we have
buildings.
buildings ready.
We need the Gladius.
I want to
And
do it, man. We need some. Yeah, we need
Okay.
some. One of us
All
needs
right.
a Gladius.
I think you should
Let's
take the
start here.
Gladius again.
2 influence, a knowledge.
Yes, influence.
We're very influential.
You should have 3 influence. Oh no, it is just 2. Okay.
That one's
I
just-
thought that one gave us 2.
It should for how much it costs.
My bad.
Anyway, you need that guy. 190.
Oh, Gladius.
Glad to have you, Gladius.
Okay.
Oh, shucks. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
149. I'm gonna just choose a random one.
Go for it.
Gambler's boon. Somebody roll a die.
That's a 3, by the way. Not E.
It's not good. It's not
There
neat.
was like half a second where I thought for a second I was going to hit you with the dice.
Because it's just like
I was like, oh no.
he's given up on me at this point. He's just throwing them at me. Like, I've had enough. Get out of my house. Okay, we need an amulet as well.
It just like wasn't coming back down and I thought it was going to nail you.
Oh, darn. Where's the amulet thing? What numbers are they? 286? Okay, choose a number 1 through 3.
2.
Okay, that's the 2 things we got from all the preparations.
You don't have any items.
I don't.
So maybe you take the amulet?
Yeah. Shielding doesn't help me a whole lot. But everybody
Yeah.
benefits from a success, right?
Yeah. And we just have a provision that we can, and a barter item that we can use on
We've got
someone.
armor and sword, provision lying around. We got to get the mirror to somewhere. All right. That's pretty good.
Did you write that down? So we come back in a month or 2.
Because, yeah, July's about to get really
Did
hellish.
you end up getting that dagger from me?
Yeah, I did use my sleight of hand.
I
What,
didn't
like
know, so I
this?
was like,
Okay.
I thought I had a dagger.
Go to Bramblewood.
And tent. What else do we need to do for preparation?
Tint first. Then
The quill card on the map.
Yeah, we don't have any of those. We're good.
North Citadel. For crown.
I'm tempted to, if I remember, I might just go back and review where that might be.
Where the crown is?
I'd have to go through some videos though.
It
We
really
should-
is. We
the-
go this way, go up the
If you guys
bridge, come
remember,
this
I
way.
mean, I don't-
It's the
I
Citadel.
remember where
and
it
there's
is.
Like
There's just one part with the door
puzzle.
where it has a puzzle where Wes accidentally chose the right color.
I had no basis for that at all. But there must have been something about all the pumpkins on the door where I was supposed to deduce that, and I just guessed.
There was something about the puzzle where we got like 1 or 2 things accidentally correct, and it let us into the room scot-free with no penalties.
Yeah.
Whereas I think it could have really hurt us.
Yeah, we got real lucky there. I think it could
I
have
don't
been
know
pretty
how.
bad there.
I accidentally chose the right color.
So if you want to go back and like refigure out what we did,
What? Yeah.
we know where it is. We just don't know what we did once we were in there.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm assuming Kel's column can be seen, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Let me just double check.
Oh, do we want to start over there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me get way quicker.
It's telling us that we should.
Yeah, Kel's column.
So we play at the 2-3-8 in play.
Okay. 238 will get you a.
Kel's column.
That basically puts us directly below the bridge. bridge is like right here, or something like that. So if we just keep going around this way and up, we get to the tent, I think, if I remember correctly.
Okay. Good job, guys.
Yay!
Oh my goodness. I
Thanks, Internet.
need sleep. It
Peace
turns
out.
out.
A-Town.
What are the lyrics